Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Thursday night Nerd Rage Gaming Pokemon Locals. My name is Brian DeVeza, and tonight I am joined by my good buddy Trevor Tran. Trev, how you doing today?
I'm very tired today,
Yeah, same.
but it is what it is. We're here to play Pokemon. Uh, Nice chill night for us tonight. Prismatic Evolutions is legal for this locals we're
Yeah,
holding today.
so we're gonna see some item lock, and we're gonna see a lot of different archetypes tonight. So,
Yeah, we'll see what people are
yeah,
cooking
we'll
up.
see what we're gonna have tonight. So we have Kev and Tony on for round one. Kev's playing a very interesting version of Lugia V Star.
It's
That's all I'll kind of tell you for now.
unconventional.
Unconventional Lugia V Star. And then Tony's gonna be playing Palkia Terapagos. We had a really great weekend at the Birmingham regionals this past weekend. So definitely a big archetype to kind of look at going forward. Dan says, "Boo Lugia."
No,
This is
but
an interesting
but
Lugia
Dan,
though, Dan.
but
You
Dan,
gotta if you
he,
see what's in Kev's hand, you'll see why it's an
he's gonna
interesting
he's gonna
Lugia.
flip over his active. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks
Oh
like Kevin
yeah.
goes first.
Kev's going first.
All right for everyone in the audience.
Yep.
This is Lugia. I
Yeah.
swear.
This is
You
Lugia.
see it? You see it? There we go. Kevin's eyeing it up on his
Yeah.
deck right now. But it is a Lugia deck.
Yep. And an
Trust.
interesting thing about this deck as well, this version, because this is Lugia that plays Terapagos. It plays a Noctowl line, it plays Fanrotom, and it plays a Greninja EX line. And it's interesting because it's both consistent and non-consistent at the same time because you're able to, if you have the Terapagos on the bench, when you Noctowl, you can Noctowl for Ultra Ball and Jock, and that'll get you the Archeops on the bench. And yeah, and it also plays the Area Zero under defs, so you don't have to worry as much about bench space. So very interesting deck. We'll kind of see what we're going on here. So
Yeah.
kind of
What the heck is happening? Indeed.
yes, definitely. I know Kevin and I were playing this a little bit earlier, and he was pretty much able to get Archeops like on the bench pretty much every single game, but um past that is where this deck kind of gets kind of weird. So definitely an interesting one.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna get the Terapagos down, so this will open up the Area Zero under def. So you need the Lugia V in order to play the game as well. So definitely some interesting stuff here as well. Benching the double Hoot as well, and that pretty much is everything that Kev kind of needs in order to finish off his turn here. An attachment for turn would be pretty good as well, and that could kind of get his next turn rolling.
He has another nest ball, so he can
Yeah.
probably develop the Greninja if or the Froakie as well if he so chooses.
Yeah, I do like the attachment onto the Terapagos as well, just because it gets another attacker ready, and it's a pretty easy attacker to kind of get set up, the Terapagos EX.
Yeah.
So, when we're looking ahead into Tony's turn, Trev, what are some of the things about Palkia Terapagos that you would want to highlight for people who aren't very familiar with the deck? Because I know it's a deck that you kind of played a little bit.
Yeah, Brian Prusak of our energy team as well. Also was a pretty big fan of this deck. But it is very like I would say the word if for like for Magic terms or other like card game terms is very mid rangey in the fact that like you do the most of your lifting within like the first like maybe 2 or 3 turns of the
Yeah,
game.
definitely.
And then like hopefully like you've accumulated so much of a lead or like so much of a lead in resources and or like tempo essentially that like you can just drag yourself across the finish line with your last 2 prizes. But essentially, but with Pauk Terapagos, it's really nice because with it's probably one of the best decks that you can use the Prime Catcher Cologne combo
Yeah,
if there
definitely.
is a if there's like a Manaphy on like Kevin's board, then like um, on Tony's turn too. It's probably gonna it probably can see that happening. But
Hmm.
for the most part, no, like it's definitely a really fun deck. I tried it a lot when Stellar Crown first came out.
Yeah,
It was kind of like funny because just like play with your deck face up because you had like tons of Jewel Seekers from your
yeah,
Noctowls and it's just like all right, let me just concoct this 6 card combo because I can.
yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
but in the Palkia like engine with like the Greninja, the Radiant Greninja, and the Palkia V Star itself, just makes it like super efficient attackers and it's just like essentially just like super efficient attackers all around with your Terapagos, your Palkia, and then sometimes your Greninja gets in the mix, or maybe a Fan Rotom or somewhere. But but it's very powerful. But also could be like it's very powerful. As you can see, it took 3 out of the top 8 spots
Yeah.
from Birmingham this past weekend. But it does run into like a problem of that, like if there's like a deck, it's going up against a deck that's like really too bulky, like a Charizard
Yeah.
EX. It can kind of struggle a little bit, uh, but but hey, that's that's
Yeah.
just part of the meta game here.
Definitely. And for Theodensa, yes, we are doing prismatic evolution format today. So we'll be seeing a lot of new cards here and a lot of new archetypes kind of coming back just because of the impact of the cards that have been released in this new set. So going on to Kev's turn now, we're going to be seeing the Jewel Seeker come out here. And important because the Jewel Seeker only works when you have a Terra Pokemon in play. So I think we're going to be seeing the Jacques Ultra Ball play here.
Oh, who
Oh boy.
Lugia players, they always have
Yeah,
it.
no, they don't always have it. I could be the first person to tell you
They,
that much.
especially when they play at the the Terra Pokemon
Yeah.
package, they always have it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna be. Kevin is cooking up something fierce, with whatever he's doing. But it's just like, who knew that like, Lugia needed to have guaranteed double chops in the
Yeah.
V Star in
I don't see
hand.
the
Is it?
Jacques in the deck though, so
Oh,
we
wait a
might
minute.
not have it. We might have to go like
Oh,
Ultra Ball or something like that. Like I don't even know, double Ultra Ball, is that even an option here?
I don't even. I mean, I guess. Yeah, he has another Ultra Ball on deck.
Yeah.
I think he's just counting up, how much like of the resources
Yeah.
he needs to like, whatever he has in hand. Prizing his Jock is unfortunate here because you don't get to see like the
Yeah.
the whole reason why Kevin threw this list up together. But
Yeah.
here we
I know
are.
having that second Hoot Hoot would have been really nice because you can definitely try to Jewel Seeker again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, Tony kind of putting throwing a wrench into Kevin's plans, just to we're bossing up that one Hoot Hoot. Seems pretty paying dividends right now.
yeah, definitely.
So probably see Kevin is just Kevin's going for his own Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
I expect this to grab it, just chops,
Yeah.
and then as for like actual attacking, or if Kevin's gonna respond to attack.
Yeah, he could definitely respond with like something like the assault landing from his own Rotom. That could also be an option as well.
Yeah, he has like everything. Well, he has like the energy for it. Um, so I think I'm gonna see him probably grab a Froakie here,
Hmm.
or maybe even like a Badoo here would be nice.
Yeah, the Badoo would be pretty nice. Yeah, or the Water Pond. The Water Pond's pretty good too. The only thing with playing the Badoo though is if you play that, I mean the Fan Rotom is going to be able to return knockout anyways. So
No, yeah, that's
yeah,
fair, but it's also like I think if you shut off Tony's items, like if he shuts off like Tony's items with
yeah,
the Itchy Pollen item lock, and then like he can shuts off Tony's like Ultra Balls, so that would prevent him, or at least like it would like prevent him from like Nest Ball
yeah,
for like Terrapagos, and then like that would further down the line like lock him out of his own Jewel Seekers
yeah.
from Ultra Balling or anything like that. So definitely, I don't know, something I would consider, but I think right now it's just not in the cards for Kevin right now.
Yeah.
But you can put a whole. Who knew that putting a whole like new engine in the Lugia decks, you still couldn't get the
Yeah,
turn two chops,
I
but
know.
it's okay unless we have something crazy.
Iono, there's an Iono, so that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
We'll say though, like Ionoing Tony here.
yeah,
I mean, I guess you just do it just to get more cards, but Tony
yeah.
did.
There's a chance that you can just draw into double Archeops and Ultra Ball, right?
Y-
Right? Wait.
that is true, but it's also
Nope.
like at that point, Kevin has bench locked himself out of double chops.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know how he imagines to how he would imagine to get a knockout here,
Yeah.
or how he would try to essentially just like find like the best way. Obviously, if he can find like a prime, oh no, he probably
He doesn't play. Yeah,
he doesn't play Clan, I'm
he
sure.
plays Legacy Energy.
Like yeah, the like best case scenario would be like boss up the Palkia and then
Yeah.
like swing at it with the Terrapagos with the full bench and then, but even then it's just I guess so. We're gonna see an assault landing for one prize here.
Yep. Trade back knockout from Kev here. And we'll see what Tony's got in his hand to kind of work with. I mean, there's some energy in the discard. He does have a Palkia V-Star in there as well. So there are definitely some options for him to kind of return that knockout back again.
So yeah, definitely. I forget. No, Kevin doesn't play Iron Hands, does he?
I don't think so. I don't think Iron Hands is in this list.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you would have to be making a lot of space.
I mean, you just got your legacy. You
Yeah.
got your
He plays Boomerang Energy.
yeah, boomerang, boomerang. You know.
Yep. So there's the Palkia V-Star coming down. There is a Jewel Seeker, but there's no Terra Pokemon in play, so that's the important thing to
Yeah.
think about
No,
here.
no Terra.
Yeah.
Oops, no Terra.
The Palkia V-Star ability is definitely able to be used, though. That's definitely something we can kind of do. Probably just research this.
Yeah,
Yep.
the research. Um, I do see the E switch. Usually that's played as a one of.
Yeah.
Might come up later for Tony. Oh, we see the Fez.
Ooh, the
We love a
Fez.
Fez.
There's the Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball, see what we prized here. The
Oh, he prized a
Greninja was
Gren-
in the prizes.
Oh, I
There's
see. Another Palkia,
another
Greninja,
Palkia.
and a Hoot Hoot. Okay.
Yep. And I
That's
think
the,
there
oh,
is
the Ditto.
yeah, I think there is a way to. I think he has Ultra Ball in hand as well. I think he can put the Terrapagos in play as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think the dream. Actually, the dream here would probably be like let's like knock out uh Kevin's like Terrapagos or maybe like a Lugia V Star.
Yeah.
With the Area Zero, like your Palkia definitely has that kind of reach.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the deck too, is that you have like a really high like knockout potential. Like I
Yeah.
know like into stuff like Reggie Drago, like Palkia pretty easily is able to kind of reach those knockout numbers.
Yeah, um I remember I was playing a challenge,
Yeah.
and then there's a lot of, like I was playing again. We're playing an Archaludon too, and I'm just like, oh, if I just have my full board and they bench four,
Yeah.
I just knock out an Archaludon EX
Yeah.
without having to worry about without having to worry about the crackback as
Yeah.
well. So it's just like, okay, this is definitely pretty fun.
Yeah. And Dan, yes, definitely we were right about it. This version of Lugia. It's definitely a little pretty interesting here.
Yeah, what happens when Kevin goes Moonlight Shuriken, not Moonlight Shuriken, Mirage Barrage for three prizes by knocking out the Terrapagos and a Hoot Hoot.
Yeah. I know. So definitely an interesting route here. I do like the sequencing here from Tony as he recognized that he needs to put the Terrapagos down before going for the Night Stretcher play here. And then he does also have the Noctowl in his hand as well, so he can also make a play happen with that as well.
Yeah. I did notice he okay, so find the Jewel Seeker here.
Yep.
So we'll see what how exactly
Yeah,
he
there's definitely like a Prime Catcher, like Greninja play that can definitely happen here.
Yeah, Prime Catcher, maybe Prime Catcher on the Lugia V, and then like Greninja, the Hoot Hoot, and the Froakie.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably what I would be considering.
Yeah.
Right now. But there's honestly like with any like deck with a Noctowl in it, there's just so many lines. There's uh, so many different ways to go about things.
Yeah,
Just because
definitely.
it's just like you have access to your whole deck face up.
Yeah, definitely. And I do like the idea of grabbing the Prime Catcher instead of the Switch here, just to be a little bit more aggressive, because this is kind of like what you were talking about earlier. It's like with Palkia Terrapagos being more like a mid-range kind of deck where you kind of want to take that lead as early as you can, and this is the perfect opportunity to, while keeping something like a Lugia V in the active spot, something that will take Kev some work in order to take out of the active.
Yeah. So we see this, yeah, switch and so we see a switch and the vessel come down.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just wants to get the three waters into the discard here. I know he attached return already, just hasn't used V-Star. But the one thing I will say though too is again, like it is a mid-range deck, but if you like overextend on your resources and like it's really hard for you to like reestablish a board. Like
Yeah, definitely.
let's say Kevin like Tempest dives this area 0 under depths away, and Tony is forced to discard his bench, right? One thing I encountered, or at least like, oh, okay, they're
Okay.
catching
Yeah,
it.
the good catch.
But one thing is it's just like always like being mindful of how many resources you have. So it's just like let's say yeah. So after like a bench gets discarded or whatever, it's just like, do you have enough resources left in the deck to like fill it back up again to
Yeah.
start like hitting those big numbers? So yeah, definitely. Okay, so we see the V star
Yep.
coming down.
See the V star.
I see a Moonlight Shuriken on a Hoot Hoot and a
Yep.
Froakie. Boom boom. All
Boom.
right, there we go.
All right. So Tony going down to 3 prizes now definitely gives him a really big advantage in this scenario here. Ooh, the water pawn. The
Water
water pawn
pond.
is here. So if only Kev had a way to get double Archeops in the discard pile, he'd
Yeah.
be chilling here.
Okay. I don't. Does he play a Fez anywhere or
I
no?
don't think so. I feel like your Pokemon line's a little tight here when you have to fit Archeops and Lugia line in your deck, along with all this other stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. All right. So it
Okay,
doesn't
so
look.
the Ursaluna, that could be a good late game possibility here.
He still doesn't only. He still only has one chops.
Yeah.
In the discard here. So it's just like, I feel like though, if you don't get it down now, then like you'll never get an opportunity
Yeah,
to
that's
later.
true. I do agree with that.
Oh, it's looking a little rough for our dear Kevin here. Um, but
Okay,
yeah.
Earthen Vessel. Probably get some more water energy here. And probably just to start slowly but surely building up this Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Yeah, he's so he's
Yeah.
failing it. So he's probably like trying to think about thinning down his hand
Yeah.
for the restart here. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, just be a little cautious about the restart though, just because like
like his
yeah,
bench is getting real full
it's getting
too.
full too. There's like no way to get any sort of Archeops or anything like that.
Like the best, honestly, like the best thing I would sadly say is just like,
Yeah. What is this
oh,
board?
Badoo time.
Yep.
It's a Badoo angle, but still can't really. Still,
Yeah.
still get double chops, so
Yeah.
we can't actually play the Lugia portion of our deck yet.
Oh man. Okay.
Until
I do like I do want to see the fan rotom attack here because there's definitely an angle where you could just retreat into like Terapagos, but if that happens, like the benches are too full. Like the
yeah,
Palkia is just one attachment away from just getting another 2 prizer.
and I know we know Tony already has it from
Yeah.
just from Earth Invesseling the turn prior or
Yeah.
his turn prior. So yeah.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna see the assault landing come out here.
Yeah. Okay, so
So you go through the discard real quick.
still has. So yeah, Tony basically has like with access to Hoot Hoots, just like
Yeah.
whatever 4 cards he needs, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes this like Noctowl line so powerful is like in tandem with like the Terapagos is it usually like being able to just get like shady dealings all over again. It's just such a powerful line as we've seen.
All right, so we're gonna see. All right, the
Ooh,
retreat.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we could see the sob. You know, what about
Yeah,
a sob would have been funny, but
yeah. Oh, I don't know if I like either of these plays. I guess the Sob is okay. I don't know about the Itchy Pollen either. I mean, the Itchy Pollen is fine. I think that'd be probably a better.
all right, so we see the
Yeah,
sob
the
coming
Sob
down.
comes down.
Yeah, I mean, Dan, if Kevin did choose Itchy Pollen, we know that he has like energy, so he could just respond.
Palkia does play Prime, and
Yeah,
it's still in the deck.
yeah, it's still
Yeah,
deck. So let's see. I know he has an Ultra Ball, and I think he has a Noctowl in hand,
yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
So
The Noctowl is just gonna end up searching out for the switch out. So
yeah, it's not
yeah,
looking
not looking too good
not
here.
looking too great for
Yeah,
our for Kevin
yeah,
here.
for our guy.
Just never got to we never got to see the chops. you can put Lugia in a new car or
Yeah.
whatever. Like you put a new engine in the car, but it's still
Yeah,
Lugia.
it's not the yeah, it's still the same old Lugia. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have seen that coming.
Oh my god.
I mean, it would have been consistent if he didn't prize the Jacques because
Yeah.
the Jewel Seeker for Ultra Ball Jacques would have been like the most hype thing. It's just in the
Dan
prizes.
is like 50% of the time. It works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You just had to get there. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So you see the concealed cars coming
Yeah.
out first. Yeah, probably just like yeah, definitely good sequencing here, just because you see if you can draw into the thing you want,
Yeah.
and before you go and pick it up. I guess it really depends on what else you're trying to do here. But probably we'll see a Jewel Seeker.
Yeah, Jewel Seeker for Prime Catcher seems like such a good play here.
All right, we got the whole row
The whole row of Hoot Hoots.
of the guys, the gang. But yeah, probably just
Okay.
gonna be right. So he's going for the trumpet.
Yep.
Um,
I don't even know where do you put the other one. I guess that's fine, I guess.
you're down he's down your E switch, so it's just like
Yeah.
well, whatever it is, just gonna be there.
Yeah. I guess it could be a fine pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, not sure what.
Yeah. I feel like you really can get really aggressive here with the Jewel
Yeah,
Seeker.
like a Jewel Seeker Prime.
Yeah.
Jewel Seeker Prime like a Terapagos or something. Probably even like. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Good. 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 Good
All
here.
right, I at least that. What else do you
Yeah.
want, Tony? What else do you want? I do know
Ultra Ball.
Ultra
Okay.
Ball. Okay. I guess that's fair. Like you don't want to like hand disrupt or anything because we know
Yeah.
Kevin is kind of just on the top deck, living off the
Yeah.
top deck right now. Um, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
going
mean,
for
with
him.
this play here, Tony can just go down to one prize and then pretty much knock out anything he wants with the Palkia.
Yeah, it's really. I don't think Kevin's deck has like a way to reach that high to
Yeah.
like the 280. Oh,
Yep.
so we're going
Going for the
going for the going for the that guy
yeah,
Ursaluna
the
here. So
Ursaluna. Which is good because I mean as soon as Tony goes down to one, that Ursaluna would be able to attack for free. So taking it off the board will just have to take away that worry right away.
yeah,
Okay, so you see the Earthen Vessel come up as well.
but I do know that
Grabbing another Noctowl, which is really nice because that could pretty much just seal game from there.
yeah. I will say though, Tony is down his Prime Catcher and his Switch he
Yes.
used earlier, so we could see a potential sob angle.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to stall the game out.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what else
Yeah,
one would do after that, but it is there.
I know. Okay, so we'll see the knockout here.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
okay.
Okay.
Well, I kind of wished he, is that the case? Just to save it, just
Yeah.
to get something out, but I
Yeah.
guess that's fine too.
All right, so we see the Badoo in the active.
But
The
dude,
item lock's not going to really do too much here.
yeah, not too much when Tony's
Yeah.
already on one prize. Oh,
Oh.
Get-
Summoning Star
Summon
for
Hoot
Hoot
Hoot.
Hoot. Oh my. Jewel Seeker.
I don't think this will work because he put it
Yeah.
down. On the
Yeah, he
turn.
just put it down. Yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind. Oh, that would have been kind of funny.
No. Imagine if it didn't have to evolve. It'd be
I
like,
know, right?
Summoning Star for double Jewel Seeker.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
the game's just kind of over from here.
Might be cooked. Might be
Yeah.
cooked, but here we go. Here we are. All right, we see an arch come
Yep.
down. An arch, the
Archeops.
Archeops. No, yeah, definitely. We from the games that I saw Kevin did play before this
Yes.
before this local, before the cams were on. It was pretty funny watching it like all kind of like
Yeah.
work together. It was it was a little funny. Oh, we
Oh,
see the
the
legacy energy.
Legacy energy.
legacy energy onto the Badoo for a free.
Yeah.
ride.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea to put it on the fan rotom because it could still attack.
Yeah, do some chip damage onto
Yeah. Have
the
to force out the gust to win the game.
yeah, and I do know the most Pauk turtle lists play two 2 boss, so we already see one
Yeah.
down. Brian Catcher down. Um, so it's just kind of put him on. Do you have it?
Oh, so looking like he's looking at the Terrapagos
Oh
potentially.
oh
Oh,
he's doing it.
yep. Salt landing.
Boom! Get in there, Fan Rotom. I don't know if have you seen the Pokeball reverses or anything like that
For which one?
for Prismatic on the Fan
Oh,
Rotoms.
I have. Yeah, I have.
It's
I don't even know what the prices are on it because that set made me sad. But
It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's making everyone sad.
Yeah.
Um, anyone in the chat, if you guys have any good good polls or been able to
Yeah.
crack that
Please
setup,
share.
you know,
I know one of the employees, Zeke here, was gonna. We forgot we were supposed to mention that he has both the Moonbreon and the Sunbreon on him currently, so we can show that off a little bit later too. So
he's a little crazy like that.
yeah,
Okay, so we see the Ultra Ball come down for.
for Tony, I think he's just looking to see if he has the boss in the deck.
I think he should.
I hope he does.
Or unless he discarded it. Unless he discarded it early on.
Oh no!
Oh, it looks like it's not.
Is it the last? Is it the last prize? Are we still here?
Oh boy. All right, so it's not
Oh
in there.
boy, it's not in there.
Not in there.
The legacy energy.
Fan Rotom, take me home. Get me there, buddy. um so yeah, this is one of those things where can you manage your resources well
Yeah.
enough so you don't find yourself stuck
Yeah,
in
and
this
in
kind of
this situation too, if Tony would have just held the boss instead of using Prime Catcher and boss, he would have won the game by now. So
Yeah, so here we go. Here we are.
yep.
Unfortunately, still only has. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So what I guess that what means is Kevin just has to keep sending up a fresh dude
Yeah.
every turn to figure out or to find out what else to do,
Mm-hmm.
or a fresh dude to so you can keep pivoting through these options
Yeah.
and allow Tony to not get
Yeah. And the
there.
nice thing too is that Ursaluna can knock out knock out this Palkia for free.
For free. Oh, we see another one. Oh, we say the V Star.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
are not
the
Arch
V-Star-
Gaming.
Yeah, the V Star's already come out.
We're not Arc Gaming right now, but well, you know what? It's here. All right.
Oh, the Iono. Oh, this is actually good.
This is actually kind of nice. All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I mean, like, okay, we can probably see a potential comeback getting mounted
Yeah,
here.
for real.
If there's no way for Tony to get the gust around whatever Kevin sends up his active, it's just gonna be like, all right, well, here we go.
Yep. So let's see what he decides to do here. Grabbing the Iono is a good idea. I do like that. And Kevin's playing to all his outs here. He's doing what he can to play to his outs, which is what we love to see in a player.
Yeah. So I think what this has to be is Kevin sends up the Ursaluna to take a knockout, just so we can't return KO'd by the Terrapagos on the bench here.
Yeah.
And I think once the Terrapagos comes down, once the Terrapagos gets knocked out, it might be cooking. It might be
Yeah,
still good.
there might be a game. We might have a game on our hands.
You know, you would think that not after how the game was going for Kevin, it would be like a little might be wraps for
Yeah.
Kevin, but no, yeah. See that Tony couldn't or didn't decided not to manage his gusts as well as he could have.
Okay, good. I like this play here.
Okay,
Put it
yeah.
there. Don't put it on the Ursaluna. You don't need to.
You don't need to.
Yeah, honestly, you don't even need to attach that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you can draw into like something like a jet, so you can kind of repeat use the
Yeah.
Ursaluna.
Should probably still have a good chunk.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
There's
Oh,
one.
there's
That could be used for next turn. So free retreat into Ursaluna. Get this first knockout.
Yeah, and then tanks a hit from the Terrapagos here,
Yep.
and then from there, I mean, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
From there, we're gonna see what goes on after that.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. This game is a lot more
A lot more.
intense than we had originally thought.
No, yeah, much more competitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
You know, and the fact that Kevin's been doing this without the Lugia portion of his deck, pretty good. Ooh.
Oh, you don't need to jet.
You
You
don't
don't
need
need
to
to jet. Oh no, Kev. You just could have free retreated.
Boom. All right. Well, we'll see it.
Yep.
Maybe he draws another one.
Yeah. I mean, he
Ooh,
could. Yeah, that's always an option too, is to draw another one.
he does have a research in hand,
Yeah.
so you can probably see it. So here we go. All right. So we see Tony promoting his Terrapagos. I'll probably see like maybe on the Noctowl or like a
Mhm.
Greninja, because you're not gonna ever attack with Greninja again.
Yeah.
And you know you're down your E switch.
Yep.
So we see a return Iono here.
Yeah. The return Iona is pretty good, and that helps Kev a lot too, because he can honestly just draw into the jet energy naturally that way.
Okay.
Oh, he will not be. There's a Fez.
So we see Kieran. Okay, so
Kieran.
lot of supporters in that in Tony's
Yeah.
hand, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, definitely didn't have to. I mean, at the end, it was if it was gonna get Iono away, it was gonna get Iono away.
Yeah.
But definitely would love to see Kevin, like not just hold on to that, hold on to the jet energy just
Yeah.
in case.
I
But
definitely agree.
here we go.
And then I mean, he's got like Poffin. Let's see what else he can kind of thin.
All right, so we see a unified beatdown.
Unified beatdown for what is that? 210.
210, yeah.
Oh boy.
So here we go.
Ooh, okay.
We're
the jet
cooking.
energy.
We're kind of cooking. We're kind of cooking.
Part of me really wants to see this go on the Mew.
And then you can copy you something.
Yeah. No, you got free retreat on the Mew. Because if you have DTE, if you have Gust, you could finish the game with Greninja.
Oh baby. So
Oh,
that's the one
Kev,
thing.
please.
That's the one thing here. He doesn't have like he only gets for 220, right? So it's just gonna
Yeah.
be like, all right, we'll see. With a full bench, I don't know if he has even like. Okay, so there's a Froakie.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean,
What's the max damage that Terrapagos is able to hit for with a full bench in double turbo?
220.
220.
And then I mean obviously 240 without the
yeah.
DTE. So just gonna have to there's no way to for there's no way for Kevin right now to OHKO this Terrapagos from
Yeah.
itself right now.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Okay,
I like
okay,
this. Okay.
I mean,
Perfect.
good enough for me.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
All right, Terrapagos going down.
Terrapagos.
So
Oh man.
I think so. If Tony draws into an energy, which could potentially be very likely, I think a Speedwing. I think a Speedwing from
Speedwing
from a Noctowl
yeah.
would do the job.
Oh, but does he have Earthen Vessel still?
No, he does. I don't think he does.
Oh
But
no.
I think there's two. There's two left
Yeah.
in deck or something. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you dropped something.
Oh. Yeah, most Terrapagos, most Palk Turtle lists.
Boom.
Boom.
Man, boom.
Most Terrapagos Palk lists play 7 energy.
Oh, there's no energy in there.
Oh.
Is Kev gonna take this?
He has to get it out the active.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna have to get it out the active, and then
Yeah. Oh wait, there's
There's
one
one
energy
energy.
left.
all right.
Oh man. Look at Kev's face.
Whoa.
What a way to start our night here.
Okay, so Kevin needs to find a way to get this Ursaluna out
Yeah.
to get it to do it else, because there's nothing else for Tony to do here. I would say like maybe like
Oh,
okay.
Iono again. Iono to 1.
Iono to 1.
The Iono to 1. Maybe
Iono-
this can draw into jet energy.
Or a DTE to get this thing out the active. What is that?
That's an Archeops. Ooh, how many energy are we down here?
He's down 2. He has D2 DTE. Do 2 DTE in the discard. And
Yeah.
he just needs to.
I don't think the Jewel Seeker can get him an energy.
No, he doesn't even have any hoot hoots.
No, he's got one more Hoot Hoot.
I
It's
know,
just he
or-
doesn't have a way to get the energy.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about Tony. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Kevin.
Yeah, apparently Lugia doesn't need Archeops to win.
Maybe. Yeah, you can definitely see right now where Tony is like biting himself in the butt
Yeah.
for prime catchering and using just boss on the
Yeah,
same turn
I
for
know.
whatever reason. But it is what it is.
Yep.
Ooh. Wait. Oh no, he already played.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
played Iona
because
already.
he's
Yeah,
making
the
like
Thornton.
making Thornton in the fan room.
Thornton the fan rotom would be
Thornton for
crazy.
Thornton in the fan room for and then for game.
Oh,
Oh.
V guard. I don't know why are we getting so hyped for that.
He
Ooh.
has to restart for one.
Oh, but I think he needs both of these energy in order to.
Yeah, restart. Let's see what he gets. DT.
Ooh,
Oh.
Greninja.
I mean, okay, so
Hypothetically,
hypothetically, he passes. Still, no attack goes off from Tony,
I
right?
think you attach to the Terapagos and hope that he doesn't knock you out.
Yeah, and then like the next turn too.
Yeah.
The next turn too, like the Blood Moon is gone, and there's
Oh,
no.
no energy.
So he has to. Tony is gonna have to judge, judge to
Yeah.
find the energy. Hopefully, but
Oh man. Thornton, what's he doing with?
oh
Oh, is
no,
this the Thorn for the
Thor-
for the fan rotom?
Thorn for fan rotom. Thorn for fan rotom. Boo! Boo!
Oh man, that game. What a way to start our night. We don't have another game, right? Okay, that was really close.
That was a lot closer
Yeah.
than anticipated.
Yep.
Than expected. So we'll definitely take that.
Yeah, that's sick. And five. That game deserves 5 big booms after that.
Boom.
Oh man.
No, yeah, it was definitely what I think what not the cleanest play, but it was like
Yeah, but
scrappy. It was scrappy.
it's fun. That's all that you can ask for at the end of the day.
When you're
Yeah.
faced off with unfamiliar situations like Terapagos Lugia lift,
Yeah.
you know, props on Tony for navigating that. There
Yeah.
definitely was a little probably gonna be like what
Yeah.
what's going on.
Definitely. So round 1 just finished, and the two of us we're going to EUIC together, and it'll be played in this format. So, what are you thinking of playing at the moment?
I've been a Guardy head since Scarlet and Violet Basic came out,
Yeah.
so I'm probably gonna do something with that. I am expecting. I feel like Guardy is like, at least in my opinion, looking like the best deck.
Yeah, I would
Uh,
agree with that.
so I can't help but like think it's like it was one of the last tournaments with refinement in format. So I
Yeah.
was just gonna like might as well just send the deck that I've been playing for so long. But I am expecting a lot of hate towards it. So
Yeah, definitely.
that's only something. How about you?
So I think right now my top 2 choices are either some sort of Dragapult, either like Dragapult Dusk Noir or Dragapult Iron Thorns, or I'm just gonna send it and play max rarity Lugia.
I mean,
You gotta fly high one last
it's looking
time.
like pretty good, or like it might be the field might be looking favorable for it
Yeah,
because it's just
so
like
it could be a possibility. So I kind of like the idea of Dragapult because I tried playing Gardevoir. It didn't really go too well. It's not really a deck that I guess fit my play style or something like that.
no, yeah.
And I figured Dragapult kind of handles the same kinds of things that Gardevoir can kind of do, like the slower play style and all of that. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Ryan. We got our round 2 pairings here. Let's see what we can kind of do here. I'm going to get this set up. No, you can keep it like that. You're fine. Not Lugia. Don't do it. If you can figure out a reason that I shouldn't play Lugia, Dan, I will listen to it. And while you think of that, I'm going to get the next round set up. So Trevor, keep discussing format.
No, yeah. So yeah, obviously it's the Badoo where we're coming upon the Badoo apocalypse. So it's just basically like thinking about decks. How much time do we have? Um, I'm not sure what you mean, Dan, but I can, huh? 2 or 3 minutes? Okay. Yeah, about 2 or 3 minutes from Bryce. Um, but as for like discussing the format, or like what the field is going to be like, I will put together the avatar deck before Roto for yeah. So, but as for the Badoo apocalypse, it's just gonna be like a lot of decks are just either going to adapt, not using, uh, of not using any items to get like rare candies or anything. Yeah, Avatar. Do you know how Dan? How you like? I think before rotation, Tord played a like a deck that had like 30 something one ofs, and it had like one card from each set. Raiku's Arc and Pac. Might as well let's throw Dialga in there. Let's throw Tina in there. Why not? Um, I guess if you really want, like Raikou covers. I guess if you really wanted to, you can play like if you want to do Earth, Wind, Air, or Earth, Wind, uh, Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. You're gonna have to do something kind of crazy. The ladder's a devious place. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually something I need to be doing. I need to be laddering more. PTC's live for whatever reason. I just don't want to sink too much time, even though that's like a easy way to get like reps in for like especially leading up to a tournament. And I don't think, and I definitely don't deny that like a lot of people can get really good practice in, but I feel like it's just once like you have to grind to get to Arceus rank, and then you start like seeing like what you would expect at a regional. But we'll see. Ninja EX, Deep Holt, Zard, Raikou Arc. Oh my god, that's like four different energies, and it's just like, all right, here we go. Oh, all right. I think Brian came back, so he's got our next match coming up soon. Really soon for you guys. But yeah, it's just I think for Badoo Apocalypse, it's just you see like a lot of decks either like evolving decks kind of like pivot into either like going slowly with like TM Evos and like relying less on rare candies, or you see like decks like Lugia where they don't, even though they can't play items, they can still find ways to discard their Archeops and stuff. So with like Read the Winds or other researches or whatever. So it's just how lucky do you feel? How high do you think you can fly when it comes to Lugia? But right now, I think Omnipoke or Joe from Omnipoke, he did like a little analysis, or like he does like this little thing where he tallies up like city leagues or like online events and whatnot, um, of like finishes of certain decks, and then like likens them to like how many points they would get. Um, and right now it's uh, like the top two earners from his most recent Twitter post with that is like Dragapult Variations and Lugia, and at the top two, with Guardy being like a close third. So it's definitely looking a little crazy here.
Yeah, so got our table set up here. We got Zard and Dragapult on table 1. And table 2, we've got Hydreigon EX. And Josh DeLuca has a Umbreon EX deck set up for us. And that's
Oh
the man
boy.
who happened to pull 2 Umbreon EX SARs. So
I think
I don't think he's playing them. I don't
one,
think he's playing them, though.
no, I don't
Yeah,
one Japanese and one English. But if he does decide to play him, what a mad
I
lad.
know, for real.
But here we go. So we see Charizard and the Dragapult, or is that
Um, Eli's playing like Treezard, and then Pratik's playing like Dusknoir Dragapult.
gotcha? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah, this is definitely a matchup that we'll be seeing in EUIC. Um, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the tree.
I mean like
I feel like the tree's needed, but
it's
I don't
also
know.
like how it's just how prevalent of Badoo do you think you're going to be
Yeah,
seeing?
that's really the big thing with this matchup. I mean, these are both pretty established decks. I really do like Dragapult right now in the format.
Hmm.
It's just really tough to see like where what kinds of builds to play and all of that. Tree, yeah, definitely. Yeah, tree's good, but it's like one of those things. It's kind of like with Trolley, like that's how I feel about it. It's like kind of like Trolley, where it's like if you make your whole like deck game plan about like one card that you can just happen to prize, it can kind of ruin your entire game plan, and I
Yeah.
really don't like that.
So
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna see Eli Ultra Ball here.
Yes, and I
Pitch.
do agree with you, Dan. Dragapult abuses Badu the best, and I've been testing Pulthorns, and I think it's really like Dragapult's just so good into that because like you're just able to take free prizes like so easily with it. Ooh, so it looks like the Ultra Ball is coming down for the Rotom.
Road. I wonder what. Okay, so does he? I don't know if he had like a. If Eli had like a seal stone already, but maybe just kind
No.
of electing to go for here and just kind of, maybe use his grand tree
Yeah, maybe use the Grand Tree. Yeah,
to get up his dudes. But no Charizard here. No Charizard coming down will hurt.
definitely.
So see attach and then yep the instant
Instant
charge.
charge.
So yeah, unfortunately for Eli, no way to get down the no way to get down the Charmander here. This is the Pidgeotto, so this is where stuff you need for the Grand Tree or anything.
Yeah.
And oh, so we
Oh,
see
double Poffin for
double pop.
Pratik already.
All
Off to
right.
a really good start here. And we're
Yep.
probably going to see some Dreepies come down and then some of those Duskulls. And hopefully he's able to get a play to get an Arvin for like, I think Earthen Vessel's ready in the hand. And then you can get like an Evo play going to get those Dracloaks up and going.
Or maybe even decide likes to go for a Badoo, and get
Yeah, the Badoo could also be an option here as well. Yeah, I definitely can see that. So looks like he's going through the deck right now, trying to figure out what to grab here.
yeah.
Yep, I'm seeing some Duskulls here.
Duskulls get float up to the
Dreepy.
front. All right, so we go Dreepy, Duskull,
Ooh, Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri,
Okay, okay. Oh,
and then
Badoo. There we
Badoo.
go.
Badoo. Or it's probably assuming if Pratik just doesn't have like an Evo play, then probably
Yeah.
gonna be the Itchy Pollen. So we'll see what happens.
Ooh, so what are we gonna see here? Do you think we're gonna see the Tatsugiri ability come out here? Do you think we're just gonna try to just place the Luminion down to grab the Arvin? Like, what are we thinking here?
I'm honestly okay with like chilling and just like Itchy Pollening,
Yeah.
because just like without without items, Eli doesn't have like a guaranteed way to get his Charmanders
Yeah,
out
definitely.
outside of just like hard drawing it.
Yeah.
So that just makes it a lot like that much harder for Eli to get his game plan up and running without.
Yep. Ooh, Iono. Interesting.
Okay. Okay, I don't know if I particularly agree with this one, but
Yeah.
we'll
I
see.
mean, I think only like we can only kind of like agree with the play just because we can see both players' hands and we can see that Eli does have a play to get Rare Candy Pidgeot in play.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I can kind of think is
Okay.
the reason.
So yeah, just goes for the Iono here. I don't even know. I guess maybe Pratik doesn't play like a Evo build or
Yeah,
anything like that.
could
So
be. That could be the case.
all right. Ooh. Okay. So we see a Charmander come
Yep,
down.
Itchy Pollen.
Itchy Pollen. Uh, More notably,
And
uh,
now Eli has a bunch of Charmanders now, so pretty good play for him.
he actually that Iono from Pratik allowed Eli to shuffle his Pidgeotto back in and the
Yeah.
Pidgeot, so we could probably potentially see a
Oh,
Seal
a
Stone,
Grand Tree.
Seal Stone for Grand Tree angle.
Yeah.
Um, other, outside of that, I don't know what else he wants. But there, at least there.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of maybe playing the Iono first, because if you play the Iono, you can actually just potentially draw into the tree first.
Yeah, I mean,
Good. Come on. There we go.
boom. All right. So we'll see another. Yeah, see another Iono. See if you can get the tree itself, so you don't have to burn your Seal Stone
Yeah,
so
and the
early.
nice thing too is if he gets the tree and he gets the seals and he gets like an energy off of this Iono as well, Eli could also attack with the Pidgeot as well.
Yeah. But
The blustery wind could also knock
the Grand Tree
yeah
as
the
well.
Grand Tree out of play too, so
All
that could
right.
also be an option.
All right. So okay. Eli doesn't seem to be getting it. So
It's okay. I mean,
that's
he could
fine.
quick search for it.
Yeah. Steel Stone for a tree, and then what else from
And
there?
then play the Grand Tree to grab the Pidgeotto and the Pidgeot.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, boom! Oh my God!
Boom.
Instant stage 2 right there,
Yep, the
gentlemen.
instant change stage 2. And then
Alright.
the quick search probably gets the other energy, I would hope.
Yeah.
There we go for the blustery wind.
Yeah.
And in this situation, do you knock the stadium out too?
I mean, yeah. Um, he just like doesn't allow Pratik to get his own.
Yeah.
Um,
And Dan, I do agree. I think you can't have both Tatsugiri and Badu because one of them is definitely like a preferred starter. Um, I think the only one you can kind of have both, like two of like kind of differing strategies is maybe if you had like Iron Thorns
Oh,
and Badu.
we see the blustery wind take out
Yeah, taking it out the
Eli's own grand
the
tree.
the Grand Tree.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, this is pretty nice. Like it doesn't allow Pratik to go up into zone Dragapult,
yeah,
and then just in case if it's just like, because right now if right now like a Phantom like a just Grand Tree into Dragapult and the Phantom Dive with like a Sparkling Crystal or anything like that would
yeah,
definitely hurts a lot. So
yeah, definitely. And I think for Pratik too, he definitely has some options still. Like if he's able to like draw into like Rare Candy, Dragapult, and like use the Steel Stone for like Crispin or something like that, he can definitely attack still. It's
yeah.
just he might have to take things a little bit slower.
Uh, we also see the Lance come down, or Lance
Oh,
into
Lance, yeah, Lance could
Lance is
also
in
be
Pratik.
played. Yeah.
So definitely another one of those adaptations to try to maneuver around a Badoo
Yeah,
lock.
and the Fez is still in play as well. Fez can also be used too, so that can also draw him some extra pieces. So
Let's
let's
see what
see
this
what
brings
the
him.
Fez grabs. Oh, it doesn't really grab too much. I mean, you could play like, put in like the Dracloak in there, and then like swap into the Tatsugiri just to like
Try to like
keep a single prizer in the active kind of thing.
keep a single prizer in, and
That
then like
isn't like a Dracloak. That could also be an option too. You might just have to play things a little slow. I think that might be. Oh, interesting. Going for the Forest Seal Stone here.
I wonder what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe he's looking for like maybe Arvin.
Yeah. Arvin could be something that could be grabbed.
Because if he's able to go like Sparkling Crystal, Rare Candy, Dragapult,
Yeah,
then there would be the response.
definitely. Oh yeah, V Star for Arvin and get Candy Crystal. That's definitely a play that could be used. Dan.
I did not see if a Dragapult was in Pratik's hand, but we'll figure it out in a moment.
Yeah.
So he is. All right. So I saw he was. I don't. Oh, he has an Ultra Ball in hand.
Yeah, Ultra Ball.
So
Okay.
yeah, there we go. Arvin for Candy Crystal, Ultra Ball for the Dragapult. Attach Crystal, attach Energy.
Okay.
Start
Okay.
Phantom Diving.
Yeah, there we go. That's definitely a play. And that's some of the interesting sequencing that we definitely see from our players. And I mean, everyone's been doing really great with their sequencing so far today, I would say. So, I don't think our combined brain power could really comprehend that right now, seeing as how both of us are very sleep deprived. But for the rest of our players here today, they're definitely doing a really good job showcasing, some really good sequencing and how to get those in play.
All right. So you're gonna have to get the Dragapult
Yeah.
down. Probably just like Ultra Ball, like the Lance
Yeah.
and
The
probably
Lance might
Lance and
not be
Badoo, because
needed.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're ever gonna use those again.
Yeah.
Like Lance is one of, like is a good card.
Oh, interesting. What are we doing here?
What is this for? What is this
Yeah.
for?
Oh, okay.
Okay, electing to not go
Yeah.
for the
He had to play,
Dragapult.
which was interesting.
I'm not sure why why he decided to do
Yeah.
that. Maybe he was just like thinking about like maybe saving the Dragapult for later.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's just I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Eli doesn't have like a Duskull down to like
Yeah.
threaten a knockout or a one Oko here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Adam. Like, I think Evo is like, I feel like you need to kind of build your skeleton for this deck, kind of like Gardevoir builds theirs. Um, but it kind of plays the same, but having Evo is like really good. But Lance could be like another tool to kind of help as a searcher as well.
Yeah. And then we see in this for Eli here this kind of like awkward situation
Yeah.
where now you have two energies stuck on your Pidgeot and with
Yeah,
no actual way of getting it off of it.
definitely.
So definitely gonna have to see Eli gonna have to play around with only three fire
Yeah,
energies essentially, unless this Pidgeot goes down.
yeah. And this is interesting from Eli because usually at this point of the game, you try to avoid putting stuff like the Duskull and like the Pidgeys down because um, they only have 60 HP, so they're very vulnerable to Phantom Dive, like the Dragapult damage counters.
Yeah.
So at this point of the game, it's definitely a very helpful card to have because that Dusknoir line can definitely help with your math. But when there's this big threat of Dragapult there, it could be a little hard sometimes. So it looks like is this the quick search here coming out?
I did not see what he
I
grabbed.
think he grabbed maybe Turo. Oh,
Oh,
that's the boss. Okay, so there's the rare candy Zard. 2 energy coming out there.
yeah. So like, see Red Candy boss, or Red Candy and the boss come out. What do you think you want this boss to be going after?
Probably the Dracloak with the energy. That's what I would think. Just puts you back into even prizing.
Your cloak with the energy, or
Yeah,
maybe like a Duskull too.
yeah,
I could probably see because like regardless, um, if you take out the cloak with the energy or not, Pratik is also one attachment away with the
yeah. With
crystal.
the crystal too. So, yeah, I feel like getting away one of those draw supporters is definitely a good idea. Either that. The only other thing I can kind of think of is, I mean, you just want to take away like the potential draw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Um, so is he all right?
yeah,
So retreat. Trying to think about letting the Zara just tank a
yeah.
hit. Makes sense. Makes sense. Nothing too crazy
Yep.
there. But now, yeah, Pratik going down, or Eli taking a prize, going 4 prizes to 6. Let's see how Pratik responds. Hopefully, with some form of Dragapult swinging.
Yeah, definitely.
uh, yeah, like that. Dan, I see you in the chat. Like, I'm not sure why he decided not to, but he did.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's happening. Right now, like
Boss or Radiant Alakazam. That's definitely an interesting decision to make.
I would think I would take the Zam here, just because you already have a counter catcher.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, so yeah, so you see a counter catcher. 'Cause we could potentially see a counter catcher on the Rotom and then Phantom Dive that, and then put all 6 on the Duskull, take 3.
Yeah.
But that does open up Eli for his own counter catcher play
Yes, definitely.
onto like his Fezandipity or whatever. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
So plays the Lance.
Okay, playing the Lance, searching out.
I definitely feel like you could have gotten different. I instead of just grabbing the Lance or using the Lance, you could have like maybe used like the boss or something like that. Take a different 2 prize route. Take out that Charmander on the bench and take out the Duskull. That could have been an option.
Oh yeah,
Or the 3 prize option, taking out the Rotom. So, but
no,
I don't know.
Lance is. I think Lance is going to be put in Dragapult decks,
Yeah,
but it is one of those supporters that's like only good turn 1, turn 2,
yeah,
or like at its best turn 1, turn 2.
yeah,
Because like come late game, you don't really want to be playing Lance because theoretically, your board should already be set up.
yeah. And you
So
could
like
just draw into most of the stuff that you would want from Lance, anyways.
yeah, so
Yeah,
just like the deck would be thin enough, where like you could potentially draw whatever you would need, or just like a bunch of other things. So,
yeah.
so it's just like, oh wait,
Ooh, the Dusk Noir.
if we see
Do we
the
have
red
a?
candy,
Oh, there's
okay.
rare
Oh,
candy. Yeah,
we can take a knockout onto the Zard right here.
yeah. That's true.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So what are we looking to do here? Okay.
All right. So do that, and then that would put Eli to 3, and then
Yeah,
Pratik at 3. So that would mean counter catcher would not be
yeah.
live
Definitely.
for Eli here. So definitely, oh, and big play coming back. So maybe this is one of those things where like he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
He won't need that type of thing, but he does.
Ooh, interesting play though.
Okay.
Okay, so I wonder how Eli is going to kind of go about this now. He definitely needs. Um. Okay, so there's the rod. That's step one. Got to get
Step.
your energy back in there.
Get the guys back in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, Lance is really good turn. Yeah, when you get a turn or two with the Badoo.
Yeah.
Um, Can we potentially see like a Thornton going down? Thornton.
Oh, Thornton. Thornton is in the deck.
Oh, he's holding it right now.
Yeah.
So, what else does he need? Potentially see like I don't know.
I don't know. He's got rare candy Zard.
Yeah, that's step 1.
That's step one. Yeah.
I think that's definitely anything else to get going. I don't want to like
Yeah.
play into like Pratik's if Pratik is. I don't know if he has a Briar in his list,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, I mean, you still have quick search, right? So quick search can definitely get you like a gust to take out like the Fez or something like that. And then from there you can
and from yeah
yeah.
from there you go ahead. Um, no, but yeah, I mean I don't think like without a Dusk cooldown, Pratik doesn't have any way to like threaten a one shot on your
Yeah.
Charizard, and then now it's like it's Zard, so it's 330 HP, and like starts it swings like a truck,
Yeah.
swinging like a truck. The longer the game goes down. All right, what is okay? We see
Thornton Briar. I don't think you can do that, unfortunately.
no, yeah. If he was maybe if Eli was able to like find like a counter catcher Briar,
Yeah.
but then but he'd have to find like a Duskull,
Yeah.
and then like that's still too much, still too much to ask for. The Arm Briar Pog, yeah.
Yeah. It would be sick if you're allowed to double supporter. The amount of combos you can do,
Yeah, Dan.
it would be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Gardevoir and double Professor
Yeah.
Resource on the same turn and draw my entire deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Looks like he's grabbing the gust here.
imagine if they were printing like partner Pokemon.
Yeah.
What was they? Yeah, Lieutenant
Yeah,
Surge.
Lieutenant Surge is the one that allows you to,
If you're behind on
yeah,
prizes,
you can play 2 extra supporters.
and then
Yeah.
you can also keep playing Lieutenant Surges too.
Yeah.
So there's no like restriction on that. So you can keep infinitely looping it
Yeah.
if you had that time. That card
Yeah.
should never come back. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it played
Yeah. I'm glad that
outside of GLC.
I'm glad I live in a timeline where I don't have to play against Surge.
Yeah.
Obviously, but as a Gardevoir deck, I think that'd be kind of crazy.
Oh, you can only play it once?
You only play once.
Okay, it's probably some weird text.
That's fine. But you can still probably
Yeah.
like you can probably like Lieutenant Surge and then like
Yeah.
play another supporter that like shuffles it back or
Yeah.
whatever, and then just be like, all right, have fun.
All right. So, interesting play here now for Pratik as he now has to kind of navigate around not being able to take the game here.
Yeah.
Because if Pratik's able to get down to 1 prize, Zard knocks out anything on the board. But at the same time, it's like it's not an easy way to kind of set up his game, like his like checkmate board, right? Like
And
because all these Pokemon are too big. They're
even
very tall.
and Eli even has like only one prize suit too, so
Yeah.
prior gets turned off. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
count.
Yeah. And that's the idea of Eli taking out the Fez because now Pratik has fewer resources to work with in this situation.
Yeah.
And he can't even Dusk Noir or anything like that because Eli's down to 1 prize now. Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna see. All right.
Okay, so he takes the Psychic Energy. Countercatcher is active, which is also something that could work here. But if he goes like the route of like Countercatcher to stall, then it's like, I
And-
mean, you could just search out Turo.
Yeah, I think Turo's already in Eli's hand. From
Yeah,
the
I
turn
think
prior.
I think he does have it in hand as well.
So it's just like
Yeah.
no, I don't see there's too much right now. At least for like we have the privilege of seeing what
Yeah.
players both have, but it's just like when just
Yeah.
kind of just like you take a Dragapult.
As long as Pidgeot's still in play, it's definitely yeah.
CC Fez Iono. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if Turo's, as long as Pidgeot's in play, I mean the Turo's going to come out regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least that like would set up like a win angle. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can be like CC Fez punch it, and then like boss Rotom and then punch
Yeah.
it and then KO that, and then KO the Fez for 4.
Yeah.
So that's probably like the best. Maybe would be the best angle.
Okay, grabbing the Fez off of the Night Stretcher from the Arvin. So flip the script. Let's see what we grab here. Fire Energy, Earthen Vessel, Dreepy. Oh, it's not really what we need right now.
Yeah, no hand disruption is
No
not,
hand disruption. I mean, we got the catcher. But as long as Eli has what he needs to win the game, I mean, and Pidgeot's still here, so
All right, so
yeah.
we're just gonna see just a Phantom Dive.
Oh, is he trying to explain? I think he can go like Thornton. Quick search for. Yeah, yeah.
Not even doesn't even need to put it on the active.
Yeah.
It's just like just throw it onto the Duskull and then be like, all right,
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Thornton.
quick search for
Yep. Grab the Dusk Noir
and then
and then
grab.
quick search. Yep. Perfect. And that's the game.
Yep.
Yeah, very good play from Eli here. He showed how good the tree is, and I like the way that he used the tree only for his advantage and then bumped it with the Pidgeot as soon
Yeah.
as he could. So super high
Definitely
level play.
heads up play
Yeah.
just to not allow Pratik to get his own game plan set up.
Yep. Do you have another
Um,
game? No other game. Oh, Trev, this is perfect timing. All right.
Okay. What
So
you got me? What you got for
so
me?
last week, Azul GG was nice enough to raid us and brought a bunch of new faces into our stream. So Mo and I did guess that flavor text.
Okay.
So we figured we would do it again now that we are in the halfway point of our stream here. So I will read you a flavor text, Trevor,
All
and
right.
then you'll have 3 lifelines. You'll have a set, a stage, and attack. Honestly, Mo and I did pretty good at this last week, so we'll see how we kind of do this week. All right, are you ready?
All right.
You ready for the first one?
hit me with it.
Okay. It controls balls of fire. As it grows, its 6 tails split from their tips to make more tails.
Ninetales.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Do you want to use? Let's read out the lifelines first. Um, yeah, Adam Mo did show me the app. So our lifelines are set is Dragons Exalted from Black and White. It's a basic,
Basic.
and its attack name is Singe. Do you want to change your answer, or do you
So
want to still go with 9 tails?
It has 6 tails.
That split from their tips.
That's split from their tips.
Oh,
Okay.
6 tails, 9 tails? Question mark.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm okay. Dang. Okay, what is? It's a basic.
Yeah, it's a basic.
Dang. Is yeah. What is Vulpix?
Vulpix. Let's put Vulpix here. Submit. It is Vulpix.
All right.
Yeah, here's Vulpix, and it has 6 tails.
Only
Yeah.
6. Okay, my bad,
All
gang.
right.
9 tails can't count.
Yep. Do you want to read the next one for me?
All right. Okay, so all right, this one reads: Strong impacts can knock it out of its shell. This Pokemon was born from mutated nanoparticles.
Oh God.
Its lifelines are Celestial Storm, Sun and Moon.
Okay.
It's a basic.
Okay.
Its attack is Swift.
Swift, and it has a shell.
Yes.
Can you read the text again?
Strong impacts can knock it out of its shell. This Pokemon was
Great
born
job.
from mutated nanoparticles. Thank you, Eli. Good job. You know, fun time to knock out your own grand tree to
Yeah.
prevent Pratik from using it
Yeah,
for his
that
own.
was fire play right there.
Big heads up. Big heads
Yeah.
up play.
Big brain. All right, what was that text again?
Strong impacts can knock it out of its shell. This Pokemon was born from mutated nanoparticles.
Mutated nanoparticles, and its attack is Swift.
Yes, it's a basic from Celestial Storm.
Celestial Storm.
I think it's not too fair because Brian and I are kind of like more
Yeah.
newer players, so all these Sun and Moon sets we're like
Celestial
we don't know
Storm.
anything.
I'm just gonna guess Zygarde because of mutated particles.
All right, we're gonna guess Zygarde.
I don't think that's correct.
Wrong answer.
What is it? What's the answer?
The answer is Minior.
Minior. What? Come
Oh,
on.
baby.
All right. This is an interesting art.
Yeah.
All right, next flavor text. This Pokemon is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity
It's
from the
Boltund.
base. Boltund?
I think it's Boltund.
Okay. I think so too.
That makes sense. To me, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
All right.
It's whatever like the corgi.
Oh, it's wrong.
Oh, it's wrong.
It's Yamper.
Oh my!
the
It's
one
the
below
baby. It's the baby.
You got to use your lifelines, Trev.
My bad.
All right.
I jumped the gun there.
Yeah. It's not Doxbun because it was Galar.
All right. It is said to be the guardian of the seas. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm.
Guardian of the Sea.
You're right. You need.
Just give me the stage. I think it's Kyogre.
It's a basic.
It's a basic.
Would you like it? You'd like the set and the
Give me the attack.
Blasting wind.
Blasting Wind, Guardian of the Sea. Ooh, is this Lugia? I think this is Lugia.
All right, it is from Sun and Moon Team Up. If that
Yeah.
helps.
Oh, son of a team up. Dude, it's gotta be Lugia.
All right.
Give me Lugia.
What is Lugia? It is right.
Oh, let's
You are. It is
go.
Lugia.
Oh, good thing I asked for that attack because I hear Guardian of the Sea and I just think Kyogre.
No, that's yeah.
Lugia. Okay,
It's.
cool.
All
These
right.
are actually pretty good. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Awakened by moonlight, it roams actively at night. In the day, it stays quietly underground.
Oh boy, what the heck?
Do you want to use some of these lifelines?
Yeah, give me some of these lifelines.
Which one do you want to start with?
Give me the set.
The set. All right. Neo Genesis.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So at least you know it's within the first like 2 generations, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Can you show me the stage?
I have an idea.
I'm like,
Oh, never mind. It's a basic.
it's a basic.
I don't know. I think I'm awakened from moonlight, and I just think Umbreon for some reason.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Adam wants to read back. Awakened by moonlight, it roams actively at night. In the day, it stays quietly underground.
Quietly underground.
Do you want the attack?
Yes, please.
Hide.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ooh, Teddy Ursa.
Teddy Ursa.
That's an interesting.
I-
That's one I wouldn't have thought of.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of like moonlight, I like moons. I think like Clefairy or something.
Oh,
or like
okay.
Cleffa, but I don't know. I don't know what they do.
I don't think Cleffa was a Pokemon at that point.
I know. I think it is. I just don't. I just. It's just whatever the hiding underground is getting me.
Yeah, the hiding underground. The hiding thing makes me think of like Diglett, but
No.
yeah,
It's not.
Diglett isn't like nocturnal.
No. I don't. At least I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
Can you read? Can you read the flavor text? Thing
Yeah,
again?
awakened by moonlight, it roams actively at night. In the day, it stays quietly underground.
Quietly underground. Let's see. I know like the lore for like
Do you have a
Clefairy.
guess? No. How about you, Bryce? You got a guess? They were. It says awakened by moonlight. Oh, you said Dunsparce? Ooh, Dunsparce isn't a bad idea.
I
Don't
mean,
lie.
Dunsparce was in Gen 2.
Yeah,
you know?
Dunsparce wasn't Gen 2, but if you look at all the arts of cards for Dunsparce, they're all like colorful and in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know like Clefairy, like the lore for Clefairy is just like at a full moon that they
Yeah.
come out to like the mountain and they start
Yeah.
dancing. But like where do they go before, you
Yeah,
know?
I don't know.
So maybe Clefairy, maybe Clefairy.
Is that your final guess?
I'm gonna have to guess Clefairy because I
Alright,
have no other clue.
Let's go with Clefairy. Wrong guess. It is Oddish. What? What? Oddish.
That art kind of goes crazy.
That art is kind of crazy. If you guys want to follow along, Oddish from Neo Genesis, number 68 out of 111. It's actually a cool looking card. I might need to cop that.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. All right.
Oddish.
Next flavor text.
All right.
All right. If it is around babies, the milk it produces contains much more nutrition than usual.
Oh. Okay.
All right. That's,
Give me a stage.
stage. It is a basic.
The basic. I don't know. I hear the milk and I think Miltank. Let me get a set.
XY Flash Fire.
Flash fire.
Would you like the attack too?
Sure.
Hammer in.
Hammer in. Oh, that's weird. I guess I'm gonna guess Miltank.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Milk.
Miltank, I think.
Yeah. Boop. Yep. It is Miltank.
Oh, let's go. Oh, cool. We got the next round. All right. I guess if you want to do it with chat while I with Adam,
Yeah.
while I get the next round set up.
All right. Give us a little moment while we get our next pairings coming up for the stream. All right. Whoever's in the chat, you ready? All right. The flavor text is: it has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips that can shoot water and a membrane on its back that it can use to glide through the air. The set is Sword and Shield, base Sword and Shield. It is a stage 2, and the attack is Silent Shot. I have an idea, but I'm not too well versed in Galar region. I did play through Sword and Shield, but I don't know. Jurassic Inteleon? Oh wait, that might be it. That might be it. I don't think any other fingertips can shoot water. Does everyone agree? I'm gonna lock in Inteleon. I think that's it. Yes, Jurassic TCG, you are correct. It was Inteleon. So yeah, stage 2 shoots water from its fingertips. I guess makes sense. I did not know they could float through the air though, but I guess that is like this is like a secret agent type Pokemon. So I'm not surprised to for it to be able to do that. All right, next one. When the weather turns cold, lots of blank gather from everywhere to cluster and keep each other warm. All right, set is XY, base XY. It is a basic, and its attack is spinning attack. So things that gather or that cluster and keep each other warm. All right, what are you guys thinking? I'm thinking like so weather turns cold, so maybe like a clink, clink. I don't know. I feel like clinks. I feel like they're metal or they're steel type. So like, do they even feel cold? I don't know. Do they even have the nerve endings to have the capability to feel cold? Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to think of like what's snow, like what's snowy, or just like things that are in cold environments. Very hard. Let's see. Okay. Snow runt might be it. Could be it. I honestly, I'm drawing a blank here, so I'm not. The text is when the weather turns cold, lots of blank gather from everywhere to cluster and keep each other warm.
That's got to be like a bird, right?
I don't know. I want to know.
I would think what's a braviary's like first evolution?
Like rufflet or something. But no, yeah. I honestly like Snorunt. I can be down for Snorunt, but I just don't. Does it spin? I guess I don't know. All right, for you, Dan, I'm gonna guess Snorunt because I have no other idea. No, all right. Unfortunately, that was the wrong answer, Dan, or for everyone here in chat. The answer is Ladybug.
Ladybug. What?
Ladybug gather around when it's cold, I guess.
All right. Well, we have our third round set up. We have Olive and Jonathan. Olive's playing Regidrago V-Star, and Jonathan is playing Hydreigon. And then on the other table, we have Martin and Alec, and they are playing Dragapult versus Raging Bolt. So interesting matchups here. I'm really excited to put Olive on the stream because I know she's been playing a lot of Regidrago lately with the new format, and kind of good to see how this like big bad deck has kind of been able to hang in the new format. So I was definitely picking her brain about it and all of that because I did play Regidrago for some brief time, and it's interesting to see how she pilots this. So yeah,
You know, the Latias in this Drago deck, like how many times has the Drago player got like Gust stalled on their
yeah,
other Regidrago before they got energy? You know, having 3 energy costs for a retreat,
yeah,
definitely crazy. Or definitely like a
definitely.
little or a little oh my god, is that a power
That's
glass?
that's a power glass.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Power to
A
glass.
power glass. Let's go. I remember the last time we put Olive on here. Olive had a very had to be put, had to really work for it, but very difficult matchup presented for the play against Raging Bolt. But second game a row and on stream that she's not able to get a Drago V on turn one.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
Olive plays like a Thornton?
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what the list is, but I'm excited to see what she's got cooking. So
And having the power glass too, this really helps conserve your energy just because if
yeah,
assuming you're gonna get Badooed, you can't use your E switches at all,
yeah,
so it's just gonna be like, all right, might as well stick this thing in the active
yeah,
and I'll get my energy back my own way.
definitely, definitely. So I think an interesting part about this matchup in particular is how powerful Ogerpon is, because the Ogerpon hits the Hydreigon for weakness.
Yes,
So
that
it's
is true.
definitely a big reason. And then like with that other attack that the Hydreigon has, the one that does like 130 spread, that doesn't affect the Ogerpons either because the Terra rules. So kind of some interesting plays that can be done here.
Yes, Ogerpon is
Yeah.
very annoying.
Yeah.
You know, I remember like when Ogerpon first, when Two Mask Ogerpon first
Yeah.
got revealed, and I was kind of like, I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cute,
Yeah.
but who knew that it was gonna like turbo energy, like just like
Yeah.
turbo, like all like the Raging Bolt, Drago, just like who knew that like such a like unassuming card at first would become such a scary like meta defining card.
Yeah, definitely. And I remember a lot of people were like wondering like what Ogerpon would be as like a card because they were thinking, oh, like what do the other Ogerpons do? And like they would use like the Ogre's Mask card
Yeah, just like
and stuff
switching
like
in
that,
between the
trying to
two.
cook like with those cards. But then just realized just like Ogerpon period, Teal Mask period was like just like a good card.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, it cycles you your draw,
yeah,
and
I
then
think
like
all the Ogerpons besides the Fire Pon have had some sort of play um, in the meta.
maybe one day maybe we'll
Yeah.
find something.
Yeah, but these cards are really new, so there's a lot of great opportunities for them to, find their place in the meta. Okay.
All right, so we see.
So we see the Ogerpon. That's important. Oh, we see a Drago V too. That is also important.
Okay, so you can probably see like a motivate,
Yeah.
yeah, a motivate to.
Yeah. Well, I think for the motivate to happen, the some of the energy need to be in the discard first.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think Olive has another Ultra Ball in hand or something,
Okay.
or so you can definitely like Ultra Ball,
Yeah.
Ultra Ball these energy away, grab something that she would need later, and then
Yeah.
motivate, put it onto his Drago. All right, who cares if the energy like, or like just gonna motivate. And, you just
Yeah.
you got a Drago, set it up. Yeah, so I saw another Ultra Ball there. So at least there's that. At least
Yeah,
there's
then
that.
Dunny, we can definitely ask Jonathan if he's willing to share his list. Um, Usually, most of our players are pretty receptive to sharing lists. The only time we really don't share lists is like if a big event's coming up that they want to play at or something like that. So we can definitely either do that or we can put together a list and put that on Twitter. So we can definitely do something like that. Try to
Yeah.
encourage, see what the viewers kind of want to see on stream, and
Mhm.
try to help you guys out too. So looks like it might just be a motivate angle here.
Yeah. I mean, here we go. Um, yeah, with the Hydreigon, Jonathan has been playing a lot of Hydreigon. So he usually shows up here for shows up to our energy here on our Thursdays and
Yeah.
just likes to bring Hydreigon.
Yeah,
So
everybody kind of likes to just bring what they like to have fun. But we have a great community here to where those who want to play like the fun decks are able to play the fun decks, and those who want to just you know um, play like meta and like practice and all of that stuff are able to do so as well. So very encouraging community here.
I think
And
Olive
then
the
amazing man, how many of us are going to San Antonio? So from the NRG team, it's just going to be Eli and Rafal that are going to be representing NRG at San Antonio. There's going to be a handful of other people from our Chicagoland area who are going to be going over there as well. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people just didn't really want to try San Antonio just because the flights were a little expensive and it's a little close to EUIC, so you kind of like pick one or the other. And for Trevor and I, we decided to pick EUIC.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those things like it was like 700.
Yeah, I know. Like my flight was like 700, and I think we're paying like 400 piece for our hotel, so it's not terrible.
So it's like
Yeah.
spend I don't know 600
Yeah.
700 for the weekend at San Antonio, or we
Yeah.
spend like 1100, probably like more close to like, like
Yeah.
1300 for like the
Depends
whole.
what we eat.
Depends on
Beans
what we
and toast.
beans and toast, full English breakfast. But
Yeah.
when I was staying, there's just like, yeah, spend the 700, 800 for like the weekend at San Antonio, or we can spend the
Yeah.
1300 for like a week
Yeah.
at London. And we never,
Yeah.
both of us have never been to Europe before.
Yeah. Actually, I went like
Oh,
10 years ago.
you went to Europe? Okay,
Yeah.
it'll be my first time going to
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
Let alone
Yeah.
hopping the pond over. I
Yeah.
have been to like Vietnam and stuff, but never
Yeah.
crossing the
Yeah.
Atlantic.
Yeah. It's been a while since I went. Yeah, and Jurassic, glad that you enjoyed the content. Yeah, so we definitely like to play like the new format stuff right before it comes on to like official tournaments and stuff like that because it gives players an opportunity to play, um, whatever like decks they're trying to cook up before like points are kind of on the line. Yeah,
Oh, so we see this 6
yeah.
coming from Jonathan.
Ooh, mill 3 from Thundy, and then yeah, logic is sound, but the numbers out loud. Yeah,
We're working adults.
yeah,
I
we are
mean,
working adults, so
I'm just using I just like using Pokemon as an excuse to
the
do stuff.
travel, yeah. Same with me. And
uh,
oh, Jurassic, you don't know how excited I am for the water pond playmat. Yeah, it's
oh
my
yeah.
first IC, so I'm excited to get that. Okay, so then one
More
prize
importantly,
KO sucks, but milling 3 is always good. Yeah, mill 3 is always good, especially with the Zero-6 too. Jonathan's definitely cooking with that list.
yeah. So
Yeah. Ooh, the E-switch.
you switch.
Good. Cool, cool. Oh, and then
Is
we're
this
gonna see the big knockout on the Hydreigon EX.
is this a knockout on
Ooh,
the
Iono 2. I like this. I like this. Yeah.
PowerPoint slides? That's
Yeah,
fair.
they do. So I don't think the new IC mats are as good as the Evolutions ones that we had. What was that, the year before?
Yeah, I think so.
That was like what, 2023?
I think it was
Those ones were so fire, but
you know.
these ones I'm not too mad at. I'm just more excited to just have like the full kit. But I really like a lot of the other like Pokemon Center exclusive mats that they're going to be releasing, like the Psyduck one and the Ogerpon one. So those ones are going to be really exciting to see.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely excited.
yeah,
I was fortunate enough to be able to get a spot at the Pokemon Center. I know
yeah,
a lot of people were what's the word here? Frustrated,
yeah. Frustrated.
frustrated with the
Yeah,
whole thing, and because they were like, because it was just so it was such a like a rough process. Like it was
yeah,
just the site never like didn't seem to work.
yeah,
So it's just like, man, this sucks.
yeah. I know. And I also wonder if Jonathan plays Vitality Band too. I feel like with the tools with Hydreigon, most of the time it's just like stuff like counter gain are like the main tools. And if you were to play another like I guess damage modifying tool, it would be like something like Defiance Band because usually you're playing from behind playing this deck anyways, so you'd get the plus 30 instead of just the plus 10 from Vitality. Yeah.
Okay, so we see the Greninja come down.
Yeah, Greninja's good. Helps with the draw support here along with the just to get some more cards in the hand along with the Pidgeot.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Misfortunes. Yeah, Jonathan has like
Yeah, I think Jonathan does play Misfortune Sisters.
I think he
Yeah.
does play
I know
Airy
I do
too.
remember it from last week too when he played against Rafal. He ended up milling out the
Pop out
like
or
his like one of his last item cards and he ended up like I think almost decking out Rafal.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jonathan likes to
Yeah.
lean extra hard
Yeah.
into the like just milling aspect of this
Yeah.
deck. So it's just like, and I mean with Drago, it's like Olive already played 2 researches, or
Yeah.
she squawked, researched, hasn't V started yet, but that's like a lot of cards to
Yeah.
burn through. So it's like milling some extra stuff could potentially bite Olive in the butt.
Yeah.
Like later on, because if she turbos through everything and then like Jonathan just
Yeah.
mills it, and it's just like, wow, what can
Yeah.
Olive really do here?
And I know Olive is a very good player, so I know she's gonna save that V star until like the very last moment that she needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna see what Jonathan's gonna try to do here.
So a quick search.
See what he grabbed off of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but being able to take advantage of these small two prize liabilities is definitely going to be a big way that for Jonathan to climb back into this game. I think he has the Neo uppies.
I think I already.
Yeah,
Already. Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, what happened to our? Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Ooh, and then Jurassic. Torn on what to play to locals tomorrow. Guardy or Dragapult Thorns. Oh, I'm a big fan of Dragapult Thorns. Um, I just think I just really like. I think like when I'm theory crafting this format, I feel like Dragapult Thorns is a really good play. But I think the deck can be kind of a brick sometimes. Yeah.
I'm a big Guardy head, so
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just like
Trev always
play
loved
Guardy.
Guardy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd say play Guardy because I like playing. I
yeah.
like.
I don't think he attached for turn yet. Oh, actually,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
ooh, actually, I don't know because the one that he attached to on his first turn got knocked out by the Ogre Pond.
So
So,
I don't know. I don't know if that like that it was from a dark patch or
oh, it
not.
might be a dark patch. Yeah,
feel like it would be a dark patch, but I just
I know
can't.
our little EUIC tangent kind of took our focus away from the game.
Oh, we
Ooh, the
see the sun.
Misfortune
Let's
Sisters.
see how
Yeah.
many E switches Jonathan's gonna go fish
Yep.
for.
Oh,
Nope,
nothing there.
nothing. All
And a
right,
big thing to notice too is like when you're comparing cards like Misfortune Sisters versus what's the one that Snorlax plays? The flute?
accompanying flute.
Accompanying flute. Sometimes, like a small detail to know about these cards is sometimes the cards that are looked at from the deck are either public knowledge or not public knowledge. Accompanying flute, that's public knowledge, meaning that both players can see the cards that are potentially going to be milled or put onto the board. Misfortune Sisters, only the opposing player, the one who played the Misfortune Sisters, is able to see what card was put down there as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So we
So
see Jonathan
Olive,
just
yeah, just passing.
yeah, just the pass and
Yeah.
instant charge. Hopefully get something else. Um. Yeah, looking a little rough. This is definitely one of those things where like, just the Ogre is just enough
Yeah,
to just like deal with whatever Hydreigon
I
builds
know.
up.
And then Thundy, this is Badu format, Prismatic Evolutions format.
Weirdly enough, we only seen like one Badoo attack
Yeah, I know.
tonight.
It hasn't really been that prevalent, which is interesting.
Oh, okay. So we see Olive looking a little low on.
Yeah, I don't think Jonathan has a Badu, at least not that we've seen yet.
Would have been a good turn to Badoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we see
Yep.
Olive going for the teal dance. Has. I think she did count. She looks like it's looking a little low on cards. But
Yeah.
definitely something that you don't have to. Or I'm sure she's mindful enough to like not overextend and
Yeah.
just and then
It's just
giving.
weird going down to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't see a prime. I don't think prime catcher's in the deck, or is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Being able to just like prime catcher up that Hydreigon that Jonathan spent like the last turn building
Yeah.
up just to have it be Ogre Pond KO'd again
I know.
would probably be an kind of. We actually got discarded turn 1, I think. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I can. And then Olive didn't has it. Olive hasn't used her V Star yet.
Yeah, but I feel like using V-Star here is, I don't know, I feel like it's not that great of a play.
Trifrost Power Glass is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, when you can't use your E switches due to Badoo, you gotta find a way.
Yeah. Got to find a way to recover your energy and all of that other stuff back.
Yeah. I feel like have to like Iono or something.
Yeah.
Or I know Olive already used her Super Rod, so there's that too. So like not giving more of a buffer, you know.
Dreamlink lost to Power Glass and Rhyme in a Dragolist at Baltimore. That's crazy. It's crazy too because I remember having this discussion with everybody in the store earlier when we were talking about Power Glass Drago, and you'd be surprised at the amount of people that have been playing Power Glass and Drago before this format. Like people have been playing it as early as like Worlds. Like I know fellow teammate Ryan Prusak played against a Power Glass Drago at Worlds. And I think that's just crazy to think about. All right, so Olive's going down to 3 prizes here, and I wonder what Jonathan's going to kind of do to go around this. I know some people were kind of suggesting to, maybe like the Obsidian play or something like that. Yeah, so let's see what he's looking to do here. He still has the Neo Uppies, so that could still be a potential play as well.
Yeah, like a counter gain plus Neo Uppies equals Obsidian.
Yeah.
So, but I don't even. Is Obsidian even worth it?
Yeah, I don't even know.
It had to be
Yeah,
like
there's a counter gain.
had to be like counter catcher,
Yeah, counter catcher like
Latias.
yeah.
And then
Well, I don't even know if counter catcher Latias is even. Oh yeah, because I mean it knocks out. Yeah.
that's the only way for Jonathan to draw prize cards right
Yeah.
now, unless there's something missing here.
Yeah.
Or there's something that I want to. Oh look! Oh, I see Jonathan. I see his eyes.
Ooh, the airy.
Airy time. All right, looks like there's oops all items.
Oh no, double E switch.
Double E switch. Get out of there.
Oh boy.
Get him out of there. Yeah, if there's 2 Obsidian announcements, then yeah, that
Yeah.
would be.
It's just hard though because the moment that another Obsidian goes down and it knocks out someone like the Latias, the Ogerpon just return knockouts for free pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about
Palkia Turtles? Yeah, we were talking about that round 1. I think it was a really good play going into those events. and it had a really good showing. I know there's a lot of people like in our community that really like that deck, so everyone's kind of like a little excited to see how that deck's gonna do going into San Antonio. But I think it was a great play. It's not a deck that I have a lot of experience on, but super cool deck though. It has a lot of really cool pieces on there. And curious to why Olive didn't go for the Trifrost on the Pheasant Rotom. Yeah, I don't really know either. It's definitely something that we can kind of pick her brain on. So off the Airy, double E switch was discarded. It was kind of a fire play.
Yeah, Jonathan just going real into the. Let me just mill
Yeah,
everything and
the
then.
mill play, win condition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's one of those things too. That's
and then
just like,
Jonathan does play Petron. I think he has it in hand currently.
yeah. And there's one thing too is just like also to keep in mind is just like some decks right now, like you really only like play so many recovery cards.
Yeah,
So if you, that those get milled, then it's just like, well,
yeah,
what can you really do here?
yeah, definitely. And Petron's like one of those cards too that gets better as the game goes on, anyways. So definitely a cool inclusion in all like dark type of decks. Yeah,
Yeah, being able to like, I think its max is like 300 if
something like that. Yeah,
if Olive is like on one prize card.
yeah,
So if she does take out a two prizer, then like yeah,
yeah.
Patch is gonna swing
Oh,
300.
hey Dan, we are casting all by ourselves there. You know, someone in chat was talking about Terrapagos, and I just thought of you. You know,
You know, yeah,
yeah,
you've been
been on my mind.
been on my mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've been piloting that for a bit.
yeah,
There we go, patch time. All right, so
yep.
I already played the. And I already it's Olive catching that. I think Jonathan already played the air. Or he played.
Airy, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Airy was played already this turn, so that was the supporter.
yeah. Oh, we see the Kirim from the earlier. I think Kirim is in Olive's hand. Just no way of getting it out right
Yeah,
now. Or has like the
yeah. I'm unfortunately locking turtles for San Antonio. You got to get your get back from that
yeah.
from after what happened in Toronto.
It was Toronto or and then like I know Louisville. It was like hella unlucky
Yeah,
too. You were
I
like
know.
you were 5-0 and then you like lost three
Yeah.
in a row. It's sad. All right, so we see the crashing headbutt. Ooh ooh ooh.
Ooh,
All right, mill the Dragapult.
Mill the Dragapult is good. Yeah.
I guess like I think at this point like
Four card. Oh, three cards left in deck.
all right, I think at this point you gotta go for like a V star and like get your Ionos
Yeah.
back.
Can you play like Iono and like Super Rod or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, so boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Just so you can like recover like all your cards.
And unfortunately, no real way to get like. I mean, the Kirim probably not going to be that
Oh,
there, but
interesting to not play the Super Rod first.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe just I mean, electing to hopefully draw into it later, and then but seems really risky right now because if that
Yeah.
gets like any crushing headbutted,
Yeah.
then
Oh, never punish because Olive drew into the Super Rod. But taking the knockout though, which is really nice as well.
all right, there we go. This one this one ogre pawn is putting the team
Yeah.
on its back because thank goodness for the thank goodness for the
Double
just
dark patch
double dark patch. All right, so
for the patch.
they want to see irritated outburst angle. Um, I don't know if how many E switches are left in Olive, but like it's just gonna be like okay.
Yep.
So we see another dark patch enter Jonathan's hand.
Does the Petron have a grass weakness or is it a fighting weakness?
I
Do we know?
I
Off the
don't
top of our
know.
head? Here, let me.
I don't think so, but it also has 190 HP, so it kind of
Oh
dies.
yeah, it kind of dies to anything.
Kind
Yeah,
of just gets KO'd by
yeah,
whatever Dragapult attack
that's
uses.
true. I'm just gonna double check because I'm curious. But also, there is that new Petron art that came out.
Oh, yeah, that one looks
It's
really,
really cute.
really cute, really cutesy. Even though,
Yeah. So Petron EX has a fighting weakness.
yeah,
So I mean, either way, this Reggie Drago V Star would be able to
uh, un-
knock it out.
unless
Yeah, unless.
he like Jonathan like counter catcher
Yeah.
counter catcher swings at it.
Yeah.
That's 300. He's doing 300 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Palpad is putting back two supporters, the Misfortune Sisters, and what is the other one? The Airy?
Yeah, an airy.
Yeah. Shake some people down for Master Ball fan rotoms at NRG. I don't think I've seen a single one yet.
The best I got is a Pokeball. I pulled a Pokeball
Yeah.
out of my ETB.
One thing that I've noticed though with the new rarities, maybe I don't know if it's like my room or like my house, but man, those things they pringle really,
No,
really
they are
quickly.
pringling very
Yeah,
hard for me
they
too.
pringle super, super quickly.
All right, so we see. All right, just the irritated outburst. So
Oh, so wait, Olive has earthen vessels, so just
yep,
put the energy back in, earthen vessel, attach.
boom.
Boom.
So unless
Yeah.
Olive messes up
Yeah.
and
Olive
announces
gets 5 big booms for that game.
Trevor's, all I have is a
Yeah.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Pokeball fan rotom. I
Yeah.
don't have a Master Ball one, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy fast how they pringle. Yeah,
Yeah. Do we have
I
another game, Bryce? Okay.
I am kind of worried. I do have like one ETB prismatic ETB stocked, but it's like if
Yeah.
it's gonna be cold, I'm just hoping that it doesn't like pringle too hard when it's
Yeah,
cold.
I know. Yeah, so Olive definitely did a really good job there showcasing that Regidrago is still a deck to be looking at, Badoo's not the end all be all for this card and definitely something to still watch out for. So,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely something I got to keep an eye out for. So,
I mean, I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised too if a Regidrago deck also just puts Badoo in and then just goes like,
Yeah,
all right,
I've seen that too. Yeah, I
just
think
like
people have been doing that.
just like
Yeah.
bring it out. Hey, have fun. You don't have items,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
let me like even if like a Regidrago is like slow on their startup, like this like buy me some time to do my own thing too.
Yeah,
And then like
definitely.
so yeah.
So yeah, so that's kind of like what we're thinking. So we talked about EUIC meta already. I mean, I feel like the people who are going to San Antonio kind of already have their decks like locked in because tomorrow's Friday and everyone's kind of got their stuff locked in for it. I don't even know. What do you think we should talk about right now? Do you want to talk about like the current prismatic like debacle, like the
Yeah,
collector side of it?
yeah, I'm sure.
Do you want to do some more flavor texts? What are we thinking here?
I'm down for some more flavor
Yeah,
text.
the flavor texts were fun. And I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of people who've just joined the stream since then, so we can definitely go over some more flavor texts. Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah, can we play a LeBron edit? Yeah, if I could, I would. I'll tell you that much.
I don't want-
LeBron's my goat.
So no, we just need to get Cam so we can do like so we don't get copyrighted. We're just reacting
Yeah,
to
we're
LeBron.
reacting to it.
We're
Yeah.
reacting to LeBron
All
edits.
right, so I
Not
have a flavor text here. So if a head drops off, it emits a telepathic call in search of others to form an execute cluster.
an execute cluster.
Yeah. I'm off the team.
An execute is it just executor? What is executor?
Do you want to use your lifelines first?
Yeah, sure, why not? If
Yeah.
it's stage 1, then I think it's executor.
It's a stage 1, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably got to be executor.
How do you spell executor?
Like EXE.
GGUTOR, I think.
Oh yeah,
This looks correct.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is correct.
Dan has to make room for his kids. Sorry. Right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I hope the baby's watching right now, Dan.
Speaking of executor, I
Yeah.
did pull a Master Ball executor for my
Oh,
ETB.
cool.
So I've been like looking at it, and it was funny because it's just like at first,
Yeah.
Master Balls were getting kind of like crazy listed. It was like getting listed at
Yeah.
like when the set dropped for like $60, and I'm just like, there's no way someone's spending $60 for a Master Ball
Yeah.
executor.
Yeah. Nepotism says this baby will be added to the team in exactly 6 years.
Not if I could help it, Dan. Not if I could help it. I'm just kidding.
I know the new junior division at NRG is going to be started.
Can't wait for the next Tina card so Tina
Yeah.
can pick it up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. All right, so the next one here we have its quick movements confuse its enemies. Well equipped with claws and fangs, it also uses the sharp rocks in its mane as weapons.
Oh, I think I know what this one is.
Ooh, this one's interesting. I don't really have an idea yet. Claws and fangs uses the rocks in its mane as weapons.
All right.
Is this like Sol Galeo or something like that?
No, I think what's its stage? Can you see the stage?
Baby's first word will be chat.
Chat, is this real?
Yeah. Do you want any lifelines?
No, I want Dan's baby's first words to be Lost Impact
You
for
know, Lost
280.
Star Requiem.
Star Requiem. Is this Pokemon a stage 1?
Yes, it is a stage 1.
All right, I think I know. I think I got it. It's so it has a mane.
Yeah.
It has rocks. So it is the other half of the Buzz Rock deck, Lichen Rock.
Lichen Rock. Okay, let's see. Let's use these lifelines first. So, Sun and Moon, Burning
That
Shadows,
makes
and
sense.
Rock Throw. So you said Lichen Rock.
I think it's Lichen Rock. I'm locking in Lichen Rock.
Lichen Rock's a good guess.
More likely Abyss Seeking. Chorus Experiment. Flower
Yeah.
Select. Cram.
Yeah, correct.
There we go.
All right. So it sprays a vile smelling fluid from the tip of its tail to attack. Its range is over 160 feet.
Okay, look at the skunk. That gives me skunk vibes.
It gives you skunk vibes. I'm kind of getting some different vibes. I don't know, like a crow gunk or like a Seviper.
Ooh, a Seviper might be. I
Yeah.
feel like Seviper doesn't really like shoot stuff
Yeah, I
out of
don't
its
know.
tail. All right.
Let's start with the stage here.
Okay.
Stage 1.
Okay. That does. That's telling me skunk tank. That's telling
Skunk tank. Do you want anything else?
Yeah. Give me the set.
XY flash fire.
Okay. That does not help.
Yeah, that does not that doesn't ever helps any of us, to be honest. Unless it's like a more recent one.
I'm
Yeah.
not like that. What does attack at least?
Acid spray.
Acid spray. All right.
Are you going
I'm
with skunk tank?
I'm locking in skunk tank.
How do you spell skunk tank? Is it
I think
like skunk tank?
I think it's like it's like SQ. I think there's there's no
Let's
skunk.
submit
I think
that.
it's
Oh, it's wrong. Wait, oh, I spelled it wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so we'll count that. That
You-
was right.
we got the
Yeah,
we got the gist of it.
Yeah. Good job, Trev. So, this next one, blank and sizzlipede or sizzlipede are similar species, but when the two meet, a huge fight ensues.
Ensues?
Ooh, this thing's got beef with sizzlipede.
Oh man.
Similar species, so it's probably another bug.
Yeah, it's gotta be another bug.
I don't know. This,
Is it sword? Is it a sword and shield?
yeah, is this another Galar bug? I don't know. What other bugs came out in Galar?
I don't know. There's one that's like araquanid or something, but I don't know the baby name of it.
Yeah.
That escapes me right now. Is it a
Yeah.
basic or a stage 1?
It's a basic.
Ooh, okay. I'm like, I can. I feel like it's the what? What? Dupiter? That might be it. That is the basic.
Oh, okay. It's from Twilight Masquerade.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's that.
Mm.
Hmm. All right.
Dupiter? Should we
Du-
just go with that one? How do you
That-
spell that, Bryce?
I think it's like it's like DWPIDER.
Okay, let's guess that. Wrong. It was Venipede.
Venipede. Okay, I guess
Okay.
so.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
If anybody played Monster Hunter, I want to see like a turf war.
Yeah.
If whoever in chat knows, if you know, you know.
All right, this next one. It snares prey by extending arms made of vines. Losing arms to predators does not trouble it.
Huh.
Is this like a what's that? A carnivine?
I think so. Like it's like a fly trap. Looks like a fly trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is carnivine a basic?
I think so.
Let's see. This one says stage 1. So, or it could be like Weeping Bell,
Yeah.
or
Is it? It's a stage 1.
stage 1.
Okay, Weeping Bell.
What
Yeah.
other uses? What else uses like stuff like Vine Whip or like
I mean, there's so many. There
right,
can
so
only
the
be so
set-
many vines.
the set is Diamond and Pearl Great Encounters, and the attack is Stick and Absorb.
You know, what if it's like Tangrowth or something?
Yeah.
Tangrowth has a lot of vines.
How many gifted for you to do the Poke Rap from the OG anime? Oh man, enough to pay for my student loans.
I'm thinking Tangrowth here.
Tangrowth? Ooh, that's a good idea. I kind of like that one.
Kind of feeling Tangrowth.
Yeah, let's guess Tangrowth. Ooh, our pairings are here. Oh, it is Tangrowth. Good
All
job,
right,
Trev.
cool, nice.
All right. All right, so we are going to get the last one set up. So just give me one moment, and I will be right back with that.
All right, guys. As we wait here for our next matches to come up, I'll just to stall a little bit. What are you guys looking forward to from Prismatic? Is there any? Have you guys been lucky about opening product, or have you guys been, fiending it out, or just like waiting it out for like the next whenever Pokemon decides to reprint it or send out more product? Any success stories? Anything? I can for myself. I've been only able to open one ETB and one binder collection. I think the best one is I talked about it. It was a Master Ball Executor. I had the new golden teal mask Ogrepon EX, but those things, it's like it's I'm kind of conflicted on it because it kind of looks I'm a real. It kind of looks like a fake card, like someone with those like really not really obviously fake, but it just like looks like too golden for its own good. It's like I'm talking like the Thanos and Mewtwo GX fake cards that sometimes I see. Yes, I just want product low. Yeah, yeah. It's just like the moment they put Eevee on a set or Evolution set, it's just like everybody goes crazy. It's just like so. It's just like another. I don't know. This just from what like leading up to this, it just feels like another like a COVID era boom where just everybody wants this product and it's just super hard to get. Or like I think the only way you can really get it for like MSRP is just like if you get lucky at a Target or a Walmart or whatever, you just happen to be at the right place at the right time and grab it. But even then, like with scalpers and everything, scalpers and everybody is just like trying to like scoop up any product they can get for MSRP. And unfortunately, like for local card shops, like sometimes their distributors like kind of short them on their own products, so so local card like LGSs kind of have to like sell at a higher price than MSRP just to not be able to get wiped out of the whatever little allocation that they had. So it's just like you gotta have to like stick it to the Pokemon company TPCI to just try to like better accommodate like this hobby right now because we are seeing it does feel like we are in like a middle of like the second coming of like a big explosion of just like collectors and players and whatnot. And I guess that's true due to the fact that like from at least from the competitive side, just how big regionals and like tournaments have been getting. So I guess it's that. So just like so it's just like please TPCI keep like can you like scale up whatever or like if it's like scale up whatever just to better accommodate like players and collectors and everybody in between just because Prismatic Evolutions is like a really cool set and it's like really awesome, but it's just the fact that we can't see or we can't have access to it.
The PSA 10 Thanos and Mewtwo GX. I saw that on Twitter. I thought that was the funniest card ever. It's like the brightest silver like that you could ever see. It's so funny. All right. Final round of locals is here. We're putting Olive back on again because Olive is the GOAT and is 3-0. Same with Ryan, and I wanted to put Ryan on as well. So
Ryan's also my
yeah,
go.
Ryan is also the GOAT. So we're getting Dragapult versus Drago. I think this is also going to be a very common matchup that we see. In this next format, so good to kind of show it off here as well. So
All right.
Ryan's got an interesting start here, going first.
Okay, so we see the Poffin, and
Yep.
first things first, Ryan's going first, so you definitely nice to see.
Yeah. Ooh, and looking at the Badoo potentially.
Okay, okay,
Oh, I like that.
he is going first, so unfortunately can't utilize it yet.
Yeah,
But I mean, hey,
I kind of like that.
kind of
I
like
kind of like the Badoo coming out so early.
it's in the Vessel too. Yeah, Ryan's hand is a little clogged with energies right now, and I think most Dragapult lists play like 6 energies of like
Yeah,
a three
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 of each. Yeah,
three split of fire and psychic. So seeing all those energy in Ryan's hand like right now, I'm
yeah,
sure he did like okay, I would like you to be like anything else, like Rick
yeah.
Handies or Duskulls or I don't know. I'm not sure which variant. I didn't get to see Ryan's deck.
He's playing the Dusk Noir
Dusknar,
version. Yeah,
Dusknar variant. Okay,
yeah,
I think that's probably gonna be the most popular
yeah. I
going
would think
forward,
so too.
going into at least going into EOIC.
Yeah.
All right, so we
Yeah,
see
see the attach.
and boom. All right.
Ooh, I kind of like this too because now Ryan's going to be able to play the Lance next turn to get some Dracloaks in play and
Oh.
then start the item lock.
Oh.
No,
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's three. Oh my god.
3 researches. Was that a boss?
And a Radiant Charizard and a
Oh,
V Star.
that's tough.
That's tough. Okay.
Oh, at least Olive is going to be able to start with a Drago V. That's not something that you see very often here. Is someone screeching outside?
I don't know what's happening out there,
Yeah,
but okay. I'm hope they're good.
yeah,
Um, you can even go. I mean, assuming Squawk isn't in the prizes,
yeah.
she could even
Squawk could be a potential. Yeah.
just go.
No, I think you can kind of just go with Drago V here because I don't think because Ryan doesn't have any like Dusk Noir or any like damage modifiers that could take away the the Drago from play. So I think you can kind of get away with that. Try to
Okay,
thin down your hand a little bit more just so the Cleffa can kind of help out with that.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
it would be nice though to get like an Ogre Pawn in play, start using those E switches just because as soon as the Badoo item lock comes in, it's going to be a little bit tougher for Olive to kind of get her board set up. So
I actually don't mind. I actually like the Squawk ability too, just because
yeah,
I mean, if you can't E switch, then a motivate angle could
yeah,
could get you there too,
yeah,
just without using
definitely.
um, maybe like accounting for just in case for not being able to play your E switches or any item for that
Yeah,
matter for from a Badoo lock.
I do like that too, and especially with the energies that are going to be in the discard too, because one of these grass energies is going to go on the Squawk ability, the other one's going to get discarded. So as long as Olive's able to get a another Drago in play, and then it's going to be set up.
All right, so we see.
Yeah,
Will this Squawk ability?
yeah. There's a Drago. There's two Dragos.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, we're gaming now.
All right, there we go. So we're probably gonna see. Yep, the motivate come down, power up this one Drago, and and then Olive will say to Ryan, "All right, have fun. Can you deal with my Dragos?"
Yeah,
So like the one thing about Dragonfall, like it is Phantom Dive is a very strong attack, but there's like it doesn't have like that reach
yeah,
to like Oko anything. Kind
yes,
of have to like play out your turns very what's the word very methodically, just because you're not gonna you're not like gonna take like your first two prizes. You're more like taking like three or more prizes just from like Phantom Diving twice.
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so definitely going to see how Ryan will navigate this next turn. Could just be like evolve the two Dracoloaks, a retreat, and then
Yeah,
just like
retreat into the Badoo.
retreat into Badoo and Poff, or just and then itchy pollen,
Yeah,
itchy pollen.
definitely.
Um, but yeah, I feel like we're gonna in the coming weeks we'll probably see this specific matchup very well or very often. So we're excited to see what
Ooh,
comes
what did he
next.
get off of that? Ooh, a Buddy Poffin.
I'm probably okay. Okay,
Get some more
get some.
Dreepies into play, or maybe even this Duskull.
Yeah. So kind of just hoping, or maybe Ryan's just hoping for all of like, all right, don't better sequence your turn right to get your Dragapult in the
Yeah,
discard, because right now like better not have it, I guess.
yeah, definitely.
No, but yeah, definitely great sequencing. Just want to thin out the deck. Probably want to. Ryan probably wants us just to see like a maybe like a rare candy or anything like that.
Definitely.
Just to be able to see a little bit more. But we'll see off this next recon directive, unless so just only yeah. So
Yeah, I think you
just kind of going through all of his options here.
you got Dragapult, and I think the other card was at a Temple of Sinnoh.
I think so. Not too helpful not too helpful in this instance.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's a research.
oh, research. Okay, that research is nice, but it's
Yeah.
also like with Ryan's hand being all most of his energies in the deck, it's just you don't really want to see that be
Yeah.
going away. Attaching to the Dracloak with with
Ooh, Ultra Ball off the Tizzy.
okay.
Got the V Star. Oh, so an interesting part about this now is Olive is actually able to attack.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Yeah, so Olive is able to attack. Kieran would go crazy here.
Kirim would be a little insane.
Yeah.
Or like another the Bidoof has like 30 HP, so like maybe like it's funny like I don't think it's ever optimal, but you could Dragon Laser too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Dragon Laser is an option.
Don't think it would ever be optimal, but
Yeah,
hey, it's there. Okay,
oh,
is Olive eyeing it up? Cause like that's like the unless okay decides to
yeah.
evolve into the
Oh, going for the Cleffa here.
I think I really like this play from Olive here, just because you don't really need to, don't have
Yeah, you're not
to,
in much of a rush.
yeah, don't you don't have to like you don't have to get into go or uh take your time. Looks like Ryan isn't like threatening any swing at it or any swing so far. So like
Yeah, definitely.
so definitely really
Yeah.
nice.
So an interesting thing with this too is Ryan's able to attack now, because I think he did have a Dragapult already. Um, he can attach for turn, and then he can also put the Sparkling Crystal on something else.
Yeah,
So it's definitely helpful. Or I mean, he drew a boss too, so he can definitely take a 3 prize play here as well. So he
yeah.
has a lot of options, which is really nice.
I definitely maybe even like deciding to go boss the Pheasantipity,
Yeah,
and then sprinkle damage somewhere else, like maybe
yeah,
on the Squawk ability, just to be able to like take just like set up some damage, like
yeah,
maybe like take a 5 prize turn, like come later. But
yeah. I can definitely see that as well.
all right, so we see the
Okay,
crystal, crystal,
Crystal.
crystal energy attach come down.
Ooh,
Oh,
the boss. Oh, just like you said. So the boss comes out on the Pheasantipity. Ooh, the Radiant Alakazam is going to move that 1 damage counter onto the Fez. So the Fez is actually going to get he's going to get clean knocked out by this Dragapult.
well, okay. Let's see if Ryan decides to do it. But I don't see why not. I mean,
Yeah,
get ahead in the prize trade. Um, Drago doesn't have like a really clean way of getting going through
yeah,
the Pokemon with 300 over 300 HP. And without and Olive hasn't been, or like thanks to that itchy pollen from the turn prior, it just hasn't really been turboing through the deck
yeah.
as well as fast as she'd hope.
Ooh, so really heads up play here from Ryan to just be able to take that knockout on the Pheasantipity, which is such an important card.
All right, Ryan says deciding where he wants to spread the damage.
Yeah,
Oh, so that
seems pretty obvious to take it from the Cleffa.
just take out the Cleffa
Yeah,
right now, and then um, yeah, maybe like put the 3 on the Squawk just to be able to like
yeah.
just to Dusknoir it later.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Uh, something that something that might happen. All right, so Ryan taking 3 prizes there. Big swing play. But let's see how Olive
Yeah.
responds or on the crackback.
Yeah, so Olive is able to attack now, and Olive also has item use again. So being able to grab stuff like the Giratina, put the Gudra into the discard is really important. So definitely going to see how she can go about this turn. I do like the Dragapult here as well because being able to copy the Phantom Dive will help out to take out like the Badoo. Um, and just start spreading some more counters on there as well. Or even just take out the Dust Call. I do like that idea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do like the inclusion of Bundle in a lot of Regidrago lists. I feel like it's a really good card in that just because for the mirror especially when because Gudra is so important in that mirror, being able to use the Iron Bundle is a really helpful
Yeah, to
tool.
hmm like even just like yeah, bundling,
Yeah.
boss, bundling,
Yeah.
prime catcher, whatever. Yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
shedding off the Gudra rolling iron effect is
Yeah.
really helpful.
Yeah. I don't know if Olive plays Halucha. I know some people have been playing Halucha. I feel like Bundle is a more used tech card than Halucha is currently. Maybe for current format it is, but for next format, I think people are definitely moving away from that.
I think it's definitely one of those.
Ooh, the V Star is being used already.
Okay, ooh, that there goes Olive's last research. Let's see what she decides to pick
Yeah.
up. I think it's, as for the back to the Lucha versus bundle option, I feel like I think it's too much to ask if you have both. So you gotta kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, definitely.
pick a lane and ask which one's better.
Ooh, Iono.
Eye of the Iono. Yeah, no ogre pawns coming down. Maybe that's
Yeah.
maybe that's intentional from Olive just because it's having only 210 HP. Makes it really
Yeah,
easy to just
kind of like the Fez.
oh yeah, there. See, grabbing. Okay, so
Yeah,
elects to grab Fez and Iono. Um, so yeah, I think it's a pretty good play because like I said, Dragapult doesn't really have a way to reach super high numbers.
yeah,
At
and
least
it's not too much onboard draw either.
yeah, and only that one Dracloak kind of like pulling its weight.
Yeah,
Um, oh, we see the Latias too, but I think Olive has to just be super mindful of like what her bench is looking like because
yeah,
uh it's just the perfect amount of health on the basics just to like to be able to knock out anything. Was that
yeah.
a Rotom?
That is the Rotom I saw.
All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
whatever gets the job done.
yeah, I would agree. Ooh, Ryan gets another boss though. Oh wait, no, it's not another boss.
I just
That's
like,
his discard. I was like, oh man, that would have been super hype if he did.
all right. Olive plays the Sinnoh.
Yep.
So I think if I remember correctly, Olive has Gudra in the discard. I don't
And
know,
Dragapult too.
and Dragapult.
Yeah, I
I think
believe. Yeah,
I think Olive. I think she also milled Tina because I know she plays like a Rainbow Tina.
yeah,
Shout outs, Ally Tina,
yeah.
LGBT Ally Tina.
Facts. All right, so taking out the Duskull here.
All right, I do like that play. I think that's the only
Yeah,
way for Dragapult to like threaten a Oko onto
yeah,
a opposing Drago. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens there. And then
yep,
also like brings up like that like just that Dragapult now is also like two Phantom Dabs away.
yeah,
If Olive elects to not chase it and just like over the course of two attacks, take a knockout on it. But yeah, I don't know if like Ryan has anything. Um, Ryan has any what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a way to like heal damage, like
yeah,
Totoro or anything.
yeah,
So yeah, definitely just kind of like thinking of mulling it all over. You know, Ryan is a player for the energy team, and he's no stranger to uncomfortable positions for, like
yeah,
in card games.
definitely.
I think that's one of those skills of like I mean, like kind of player that like likes to play in regionals and stuff is just like I think fighting game players like to do it with certain characters. Like, they like to call this like being comfortable, being uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just like so just kind of making sure like they can keep play to their outs, yeah, like play to their outs and keep every line like
Yeah,
in consideration when making their when doing their sequencing. So
yeah.
it's
I like
definitely
that analogy that you used.
yeah.
Yeah, the fighting game thing. Because
Yeah,
we're on the road to Evo right
we're
now.
on the road to Evo.
Yeah,
Any Street Fighter players,
yeah,
any Zangief players,
yeah,
any grappler players too, for
yeah,
that matter. It's just like, all right, are they gonna give me what I want, or
yeah,
I'm gonna have to sit here and wait for them to mess up so I can
yeah,
capitalize on it. So, but yeah, so definitely is pretty fun, or definitely is something to keep in mind. I saw Bryce over there shaking his head. Bryce, you played. I forget. You played in like certain tournaments, right?
yeah.
Was it like for what games were it?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh,
Guilty
okay,
Smash Tekken?
okay.
Yeah, great lineup.
Yeah,
Very diverse games too. Like Guilty Gear.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm going like on a fighting game tangent. I'll save that for later.
yeah.
But yeah, I just okay. Ryan just going through his recon directive, seeing what kind of what best play to make here. Um,
The
other than
Duskull's coming back.
Dusko coming back,
Yeah.
it is a little risky because it's just like what's stopping
Yeah, what's stopping Olive from just taking that out again
unless
with
like
another Phantom Dive?
and like Ryan doesn't even have like a gust to like stall
Yeah.
something too.
Ooh, the Lance.
All right, here we go. I guess maybe this is just to like grab the other Dragapults and like evolve that one
Yeah, just to thin it out.
just thin it out. Yeah.
I like the idea of grabbing the Dragapult to um, evolve the damage to Jerkloak, just because now it's like, well, there was no threat to knock it out in the first place, unless it was like Kyurem, but now it's like um,
At least
much more protected.
it's out of range.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's out of
yeah,
range
yeah,
of
yeah.
anything crazy. So it's at least it'll stick around for like one turn,
Yeah, definitely.
or at least like tank an attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so All right, so we see that. Um, as for this Dragapult in the active, it's probably going to go down. Um, see Night Stretcher for the. All right, so we
Yeah.
got
So he's got another attacker setup, which is what I guess his main goal for this turn was, which is good.
perfect. We love to see that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a Gus or something like that, but even so, just being able to punch into this Drago will help Ryan kind of set up his math going into the next turn because he can kind of use the Radiant Alakazam in order to take like a multi-prize knockout.
But we see Ryan really mulling it all
Yeah.
over. Just considering how he wants to spread it.
Yeah, part of me wants to see like the Radiant Alakazam use this turn and next turn because like there's a couple ways you can kind of do it. You can like move like one damage counter off of the Squawk onto like either the Fez or the Ogerpon, and that will set up a two prize like knockout, like in a way, or a four prize turn because like the Squawk can be knocked out um if you move like two, or if you can like move two more damage counters onto like this Drago that you punch two. You can kind of set up that 280 play that way as well. So
Yeah. All right, so just electing to throw it all onto the other Rage Drago V
yeah,
Star.
or you can just do it the way that Ryan's doing because he punched 200 already. He's probably gonna move damage counters as well, and he can take multiple prizes out that way. He only needs three prizes, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Usually we're not used to seeing like Dragapult go ahead in the prize race, but
yeah,
I think that's just from uh,
yeah,
one, the pollen slowing the game down, and two,
yeah.
Ryan going first.
Going first, yeah, winning the coin flip or is definitely a big part to this matchup.
Put all six on
Yeah,
Squawk.
could have put six on Squawk, the Drago Squawk. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely an idea. I know the way I was looking at it was like you just move like one damage counter to Ogerpon or Fez, and then you move two onto the Drago that you just punched to take like four prizes. But even though you only need three, yeah, I do like the Alakazam being used both last turn and his next turn. Um, but yeah, definitely, it's definitely a card that's not played enough to where we can get the most optimal use of it.
This way you don't need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the last time I played a Radiant Alakazam in my deck was, oh man, when I played Arc Dura Umbreon. I was playing it with that and then Rapid Strike, and that was like 2 years ago. So it's definitely like when Radiant Alakazam was like like a fresh new card. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, so you see the Super Rod coming out. Um, let's see. I mean,
yeah.
what?
And I think too, from Ryan, the way that he did his damage counters, I think he's trying to force Olive to use the Gudra attack here, just because in order to make the Regidrago a little bit more tanky.
Coordinator Zero. I
Yeah,
played it. Yeah. Someone.
yeah,
Any yoga loopers?
yeah.
Any yoga loopers in chat?
Yoga Loop, man, that was a deck that required a lot of brain power, man. Oh man.
How did Tyler Matthews play NT
Yeah,
Valiant for so long?
yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
He's too cracked at
Yeah,
card games. No, but yeah. Can you imagine like Yoga Loop still in this format?
yeah. No, Yoga Loop would go crazy in this format still.
Oh, I forget it is. It's called Star Chronos for
Yeah,
220.
it's called Star
This
Chronos.
Yoga Loop does 220
Yeah,
instead. But yeah. So right now, like Olive just like honestly is kind of on the back foot here.
yeah,
But I think if she has to be able to, there's not she has to be able to like find a gust like if assuming she knocks out this Dragapult
yeah,
in the active and then takes out like the Duskull here, um, and it's just kind of relying on Ryan to like not hit a gust or anything like that.
yeah.
And then like and also have to find another way to or get the last energy onto uh onto the last V Star. I mean
Yeah,
we'll see what happens, but
I know he can't win next turn. Yeah, this is an odd game too, just because they're both on odd pricing. So
yeah.
there's no clean way to kind of finish the game.
Okay.
Yeah. So now Olive's back on two, on even pricing with
So now,
that turn.
so now Olive needs a gust to win the next
Yeah.
game too.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. The gust off the tizzy.
boom.
Boom.
Yeah. I'll have no way of knowing, but
Yeah.
Ryan's hand did have like no boss, so like
Yeah.
her Ionoing just means that like,
Yeah,
oh, Ryan.
yeah. It was funny. I was just gonna mention for Dan, it's like all he needs is Gust, and then he draws Gust. Do
And
we
like
have another game, Bryce? All right, cool. So, yeah, what a great, first tournament using the new Prismatic Evolutions cards. We didn't get to see as much Badoo
I think
as
we only
we
had I
anticipated.
think we only had 2 Badoo attacks
Yeah,
tonight.
we had like two Badoo attacks, but I mean, the ones that were used, they definitely had an impact.
Oh,
So,
definitely,
yeah, so we can
yes.
definitely tell that this card is going to be around for a while and definitely will be a meta staple. So, yeah, we're just glad that we were able to get some looks with the new cards. So just want to thank everybody for coming out and watching our NRG stream. Good luck to anybody that's playing in the San Antonio regionals this upcoming weekend, and then you can catch us back here at Nerd Rage Gaming next Thursday at 6:30 CST for our weekly locals. You can keep up with our social media, NRG_PTCG. That's our Twitter, so we try to put out some more content as well for everybody. If you guys have any suggestions for like lists or like stuff that you want to see on the stream, you can always let us know on there. And then here's our schedule for in-store play too. So if you guys are interested in other games besides Pokemon, we got all of those as well. Come out to the store. You can see. I mean, we got a Zeke just put a bunch of new stuff in the case, so we always have like a lot of stuff, singles and all of that available as well. So thanks again for everybody for watching, and we will see you all next week.
Oh, I think
Oh,
just a quick thing. I
yeah.
think next Thursday is actually our
Oh, we
challenge.
do have a challenge next week. So, yeah, come out for that. It's going to still be current format, so no prismatic cards because it's the day before the new stuff is legal. So, yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Trevor. So,
Yes.
if you want to compete for some points, we will have our challenge next week, decklist required. So, yeah, hope to see you guys next week and have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.